to fill. Chill, give her a pill. I got 2 big bills, the electric bill. I got 2 big bills, the internet bill. 2 big bills. Chill, give her a pill. I got 2 big bills, the electric bill. I got 2 big bills, the internet bill. I got 2 big bills. I got 2 big bills. I got 2 big bills. I got 2 big bills, 2 big bills. Over-sexualize everything. 5 guys. Fuck my wife. Fuck my wife. 5 guys. Absolutely has sex with my wife. With my wife. With my wife. 5 guys. Sex with my wife. Oiled up like slippery. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sex with my wife. Tyrone. Kevin. Chilbury. 7. My wife is squirting everywhere. Oiled up. Sauce over ass. 5 guys. Absolutely has sex with my wife. With my wife. 5 guys. Sex with my wife. Meerkat Mom. Absolutely has sex with my wife. With my wife. Meerkat Mom. Sex with my wife. Oiled up like slippery. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sex with my wife.
I know, pray when I see it.
Meerkat Mom. With my wife.
Meerkat Mom. Who?
We were watching 90 Day Fiance the other way the other night, and one of the guys was like, I could care what society thinks. I was like, oh, so you do?
God. That is like one of my highest, most infuriating things when people say I could care less.
I could care.
meaning that you care at least a little bit. If you could care less, that means you care at least a little bit, which is the opposite of what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
We're live, by the way. Greetings, everybody.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
I just thought everybody should hear that. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
It's a lesson in English. Don't ever say I could care less or you're a dumb idiot.
You can say, you can say you're a dumb idiot. Now, did you include a comma after you said don't say, right? Like, because you said don't say could care less, comma, or you're a dumb idiot, or did you say don't say you could care less, or comma, you're a dumb idiot,
or comma, you're a dumb idiot?
So you can't say either of those things, is what you're saying?
No, you can't.
Oh.
No.
Okay, well, I'm just becoming a little confused now because you're telling me like 2 opposing things, and I don't really.
No.
You could be a little bit more clear with this, Interpol, your grammar pedantry. I would appreciate that if you could be a little bit more clear. Okay.
Don't say that thing, or you are a dumb idiot.
Oh, curls and twirls! All of the sudden, I didn't think people actually said that until I heard it. Until someone like pointed out that someone was saying that. I was like, I'd never heard that before, and now I feel like I hear it all the time, which is insane.
Hi, Sheffy. What's up?
All of the sudden. I'm reeling from that. I hate that so much.
all of the sudden, I could care less.
At the end of the day, no. What's the other one? For all intensive purposes.
Yeah, for all intensive purposes, Diamond doesn't. It's a doggy dog world.
I thought, okay, I'm gonna cop too. I thought it was a doggy dog world for a very long time. I mean, maybe until I was like 17 or 18. I thought it was like a doggy dog world, because I think that's just a much funnier expression. It's a doggy dog world. It's a doggy dog world.
Nip this in the butt, please.
Please.
Nip it in the butt.
What's the other one? New Year, Valentine's with an M. Valentine's.
Yeah.
And happy, or what is it? Do people say New Year's? Happy New Year's.
Yeah, they say Happy New Year's instead of Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's, but it's because it's New Year's Eve.
It's the New Year's Day. Exactly.
This is a very fun stream so far. Don't we love the pedantic correction of the English language? Everybody loves that. I'm here to watch.
Everything you're saying is wrong.
Wrong. I'm here to watch some damn
Philip. Yeah, that's one of them. Oh my god! And when people say like, what is realtor when it's realtor?
Realtor, or how about film? Yeah. Have you ever heard of film? That's a great film. That's a film.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've heard that. It's terrible.
I don't know where that comes from, because that is a one syllable word.
Film. It's like how Yoshi would say it. Exactly. So yesterday was interesting.
Ripped, and I'll take with me the memories. Rest in peace, Game Trekker. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
It is.
You know, when your homies go out like that, it's like, I don't know, man. What was it all for?
What was it for?
What was how much money did he give him at the end of the day? Like
150.
No, I mean not just that. When the end of the day, at the end of the day.
At the end of everything.
At the end of it all. He gave him what?
It must have been $30 a day at least.
For like every day since Street Fighter came out, or just every day that he did a Street Fighter stream?
I think it was every day he did a Street Fighter stream. It was definitely close to $1,000.
Yeah, I'm surprised if it's only that much. I would be surprised if it wasn't more than that. But kind of funny to me that this dude would just show up, tip in the most dented way possible, which is doing $29.99 so that you could see the $20 animation instead of instead of the $30 animation. That is the detail that makes me think that this is just an enormous troll, and like the troll is on anybody who believes that that's a real person, because no actual human being would care to take a penny off the fucking tip that they're giving.
See some shitty animation
for 5 seconds. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. It's absolute, and it's like just tip $30 and say, Phil, play the $20 animation for this, please, because that would be like an excellent, like an extra little like thing to watch Phil have to do and be stupid about. And he'd be like, oh, okay, you guys, now Game Trekker is saying, please play the $20 animation, but and even though he's given $30, now I would like to just say that I'm very appreciative of the $30 that he's tipped. So even though I'm going to play the lesser higher end animation, I don't appreciate this any less than anything. So I just want everybody to know that, and just like, I don't know. It's so weird. Stupid, and it's stupid that this is how he left too. That it was just like, okay, well, Phil, here's my resignation letter. And it was thanks for the memories, everybody. I was so sad. I'm so sad to leave. Yeah, Game Tracker, here's your gold watch for your 50 streams of service to giving me $30. This is all the $30 that you could have spent on yourself. It's a gold watch, and I bought it for myself, of course.
But it's yours.
But no,
I'll
actually,
keep it,
yeah, I would be keeping it. It is yours, but it's like you have given it to me. So it's like, you know, this represents all everything you have given to me. Okay?
Yeah, this represents everything you've given me, so it's mine.
Sound good? Okay, let's see.
Great.
Let's see what Philip is saying.
Shit.
Here's your steak knife set. Yeah.
Right now, we're at 482 members. Yes, once again, we dipped below 500. This is like the 7th time in the last week. I'm not kidding you. We keep having people say, wow, this is great. Let's rally. Let's get Phil above 500 members. And then a bunch more from last week expire, and we're back below 500 again. So it is what it is. It's been like this the last week, okay? I want to say thank you to those who become a member or get the memberships to the channel in the last week. Your help is very much appreciated. Now, today, with Mortal Kombat all day long, we're likely going to have more eyes on the stream than usual. People are going to want to see me play this new fighting game.
My volume down.
What was that? Oh, yeah,
my phone.
A great day.
Means someone went live.
Streams either by becoming a member or gifting memberships to the community, which people very much
appreciate. It's Luna Lovegood saying Pitsky and fixing Harry's nose.
To all of my emotes, of which I have a ridiculous amount.
Okay, I'll be just muting you for the rest of the stream.
Crunchy corn, yum. A supporter that looks like a crown that'll upgrade over time. You don't have to abide by the rules of the chat. You can talk as much as you want. You get a highlighted comment if you actually talk on demand on a comment on a video. You get priority for special events. For example, in 1 week's time is my 15th anniversary marathon celebration. And if you remember, you get priority to nominate moments that we'll watch back and react to on that event. And that
nominate moments.
Forward, you know, we're gonna have a lot of themed events.
Yeah, all of your wonderful moments over the last 15 years, Phil.
You know, right now we're in a situation where I don't know what the future holds, and many other things as well. So please consider becoming a member, and if you're someone who supports my content, like,
that's really something I wanted to ask you about, Snood.
Grow and
what's that?
I saw what Naoto Ronan said in chat that OIC transition, I think, is fake. It's OIC being OIC looking for attention. What do you think about that?
Well, I think it's weird that 2 days after OIC shows up again, this dude decides that he's had enough of hanging out and giving Phil money every single day. And so it's time for him to move on to greener pastures. And some mysterious person is going to take up the mantle of the scorekeeper, I guess.
Money. Tips go, money.
Thank you, Iviga.
Thank you, Iviga, for the smiley face. Phil always takes a second to describe like the emoji that has gone along with that, and he's always like, thank you for the hot dog with ketchup. Okay, thank you very much.
It's a smiley face with the money in its eyes. Wow,
thank you for the airplane. Thank you for the airplane and the 2 buildings and the fire and explosions. Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
And Prosper, consider gifting some memberships. All right, that's a great way to give back.
I don't know
to everyone, you know, for being here and just.
I think. I just think it's weird. I think it's very, very strange.
It's super weird.
I love the fact that there's an opportunity to have the whole community get something out of it. You know, it's really nice. So please consider it, and thanks in advance to anyone who supports my streams today in any way, but community gifting is a great way to do it. Of course, you can always tip me, and tipping is a great way to help out as well. That's a direct contribution through PayPal. I get it right away. It actually helps a little bit more.
Oh, you mean that kind of transition? I thought you meant the transitioning of the role of giving money to Phil every single day. I'm sorry, that just clicked. No, that just clicked. I did see that, and because I just saw Chef D's message, and it just clicked for me what was actually being asked about. My mad. Anyway, I think that's also just bullshit. I think that's just only iced coffee. You literally cannot trust a single word that comes out of that person's mouth one way or the other. So it doesn't matter what he says. Go on.
So either way, I mean, like, if it's true, like, cool, but
fine. Yes.
Using it, like, fine. But if it's not true, that's really fucked up.
Yeah, it's extreme. It's like, if it's not true, that's like an extremely weird thing just to like say for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, it's like a very suspiciously weird thing to just say for no reason. Like, well, why would you say that as like a non sequitur, right? Like, why choose those exact words? And like, to me, it's obviously just some way to like stimulate this kind of discourse, right? Because Phil, like, whoever that is, obviously knows who Phil is, and that Phil can't handle that kind of discussion or anything like mature about that topic whatsoever. So if he says that, it's like a good chance that Phil will just say something stupid about it or ignore it entirely, which are both lose-lose situations for Phil. And unfortunately, those are the only two responses that he can have to them, because he's fucking stupid, if you can believe it.
It's true. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, Phil, OIC has been transphobic. That's true.
Well, I mean, exactly. And but the thing is like, you can't, it's Poe's law. It's Poe's law in that he is like so close to an actual insane person that if he is parodying an insane person or he's just acting out for attention, it's his behavior is too close, and there have been too few signs of irony to give me any indication that that actually is parody. So he might actually just be the stupidest person in the world and is going through some sort of insane health crisis of some kind, or brain crisis too, you know, like it's very possible that he's some sort of undiagnosed mental illness victim. Well, okay, that's a little rude. That's a little rude. That's a little rude. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Let's keep going. Don't pay attention to me.
All contribute to the message are all greatly appreciated. Thank you in advance to anyone who supports my streams today.
He said that weird.
Sound good? DSPN, also known as DSP's gaming news segment.
I couldn't believe this when I saw DSPN. Look how simple this. Look how simple that. Oh, I'm sorry. It's because the scene is cutting off the. Hold on. Hold on a second here. It's not all there.
What is happening?
That's weird. Oh,
this is odd.
That is very odd. Anyway, there's a big red thing that says gaming news by Phil Burnell underneath it. Where is that?
He always has to have his name tacked on everything.
First of all,
yeah.
This one
is come up with it.
Created by Phil Burnell.
I wanted to bring it up today. Yesterday, in all of his intelligent wisdom, Elon Musk posted up a tweet publicly.
You were literally just talking about how big his dick was like less than a year ago.
That the block feature.
I know something that Phil doesn't know about gaming news. Did you know? I found this out.
Real gaming news with Indrid Cold.
Guillermo del Toro is calling for them to re-release PT.
Oh, really?
Which is cool because he worked on that with Kojima and Norman Reedus, but he's like, I want it to come back out. So our champion, Guillermo del Toro, he's coming, he's helping. We love you.
We love you, Guillermo. We stand Guillermo del Toro in this channel. So big ups.
Yeah,
thank you very much.
I'm not playing with your feelings. I swear to God, go Google it. Anyway, so I know something that Phil doesn't know.
Indrid always has the good reporting up here. So that's cutting edge news right there. That's what you come to Detractor for. Beep 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 beep.
On Twitter / X app, whatever you want to call it now.
X app. What's that joke going to be over?
Or use?
I don't know.
I'm salivating at the goddamn mouth. That it was a very dumb feature to block people on Twitter or X.
No, PT.
Therefore, he's going to remove it. To which, the moment he posted that up,
I don't know why you sound so scared about that, Phil.
Hundreds of thousands of people.
Thousands.
They immediately started posting up, I'm gone. If the day I can't block people on this app, I'm out of here.
They all started posting up. Hundreds of thousands of people were posting up, and they're like, I'm gone. I'm vapor. I'm out. They all said this.
And have to put all of that with no way to avoid any of that kind of bad activity.
Why do you look like you're about to try? Him in the button-up shirts is so fucking funny to me. Like this. It's. He seriously looks like he's about to cry. Look at him.
I know. I posted something in the Discord because someone. Oh wait, what? Okay, so that notified thing didn't show for us. That's weird.
Sheesh.
I was gonna send you a a screenshot I took of him. Yeah, somebody posted a short that he did reviewing the Mortal Kombat game. And I posted a picture and it looks like he's fucking crying. I gotta go find it, but you can you want to keep talking.
All right, well, great interruption. Thanks very much for that.
Sorry, I thought it was closer than it was. Oh, I found it.
Go on.
Here, I send to you. There it is. It's the end of his short. This is the last frame of the short.
What?
It's the last frame, dude.
He looks like he's like he's in Fallout or something, dude. Like he's radioactive.
It's the last frame. It's so bad.
Your head is such a strange shape. What's going on over here? That's my question. I'm interested to know about this.
He looks embalmed. He does. We should watch that too at some point.
He looks like you like pushed a bunch of clay up towards the top of his head, you know? Like
yes.
it's so weird how like the upper part is like thicker this way around than here.
Echelon.
Yeah, and his hairline is such a weird.
Thank you.
It's such a weird thing.
And someone sent it in Discord, and I was like, "Oh my god, no, dude!
Look at his lips. Like
I know."
And like the mustache is like down and it's not even touching his beard.
Dripping, but it's not quite melted into the other part yet.
That's Van Dyke, by the way.
Yeah, that is.
the way it like it's just like a handlebar like mustache almost, but
I know
here it's just because this is like it seems like this is long. I've always got the impression that this is just long hair and not necessarily growth down by the sides of his mouth. So he just has these gross like long mustache hairs on the side of his mustache. Why did you show me that? That was awful.
Because if you haven't seen that short, you need to see it. It's
okay,
funny.
yeah. You link me the short if you haven't.
You are a dirty
I do, buddy.
All right.
I do.
So first of all, there was a big public outcry backlash saying this guy's out of his mind. How does he not understand what a block feature could possibly do? Then the memesters started
because
coming
you're
out
the hugest user of the block feature.
Exactly. Yeah, I bet you're fucking scared.
Blocked him. Because he tweets the dumbest shit, and no one wants to see it, but it keeps getting recommended.
Dude.
I can attest to this. My feed, for some reason, keeps getting a ton of Elon Musk tweets. Why? Because I interacted with the guy.
Because I followed with Elon Musk. Because I commented. Because I literally commented on his tweet about him launching a rocket, being like, "Hey, careful about those dick pics, Elon. That's a huge rocket. You really send pictures of this to your fans? This is like a huge red rocket. It's like whoa, holy. That's like that's like the cone on the rocket reminds me of like the frenum of your penis, which is like the most sensitive part of the penis. Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. The fucking thumbnail for this too is nuts. Look at it.
He looks like he's being like electrocuted. Like he's being like have you seen Hellraiser?
No.
Oh wow. Fake. You're scared of horror stuff, right? Horror stuff scares you.
I love horror movies. Shut up.
Yeah, well, no, but I mean,
I just haven't had the chance.
I mean, I've sat with you. Well, sorry, I've sat in voice channels with you while you were playing certain games with certain people, and a lot of the time, I'm just going to say this, and I'm sorry I have to air this out live on stream. But a lot of the times, it sounds like the other two people are the ones doing the work, and it's just kind of you.
Shut up!
It's kind of you. It sounds like it's you.
That's not true.
It sounds like it's you being like, oh my god, what's that? Oh my god, what's this?
I can play games and be scared and get shit done.
It just, I'm not playing, so that's not what I'm not hearing it. So maybe you're just not talking about as much as what you're doing as much as they are. But it just sounds.
I'm not.
It just sounds a lot more like you sort of like I think I thought of you as like the Shaggy of your little like Scooby-Doo team, because you're just the one who's kind of just being scared and running away from stuff and like
I can get shit done. All right.
Okay.
I can get shit done. I do get skilled.
I'm just telling you what I've observed. I'm just telling you what I've observed. Okay, so this is not a judgment.
Thank you, Paradox.
Yes, thank you very much, Paradox.
I'm assuming you're being a cheerleader for me.
Money. Tip skull. Money.
Why did I just get an email from YouTube? What is this?
Uh-oh.
Anyway,
We're done.
what did we do wrong?
After playing the Mortal Kombat 1 beta all day, I am very disappointed.
We're good.
As a fan of fighting games and a
Nothing's
fan
wrong.
of this franchise,
What is wrong with the light in here? This is what the ring light does to you?
I think so.
What's going on here? Look at his lips.
know what they were
See,
thinking.
I've noticed
They
this
have
is how he looks. It's just right here. It's so much worse. Like bloated nightmare. That's a good way to put it. Yeah. The goutfish. Ew, dude.
I wish I could get like his the thing is if you painted like a mini his skin color like there's no like undead flesh that looks like this, you know. There's no paint that's like this particular kind of like pallid mixed with like infected. Like it feels like instead of blood he has pus under his skin.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I think. Ugh.
Yeah.
have huge competition
Also
in Street Fighter 6, which had two incredibly successful betas and a huge, great launch in June. This game doesn't hold a candle to
rollback neck code.
First of all, the online connectivity is nowhere near as good as
he like grew like a new set of liver spots. This is not. These are new right here.
Street Fighter 6.
Dwight Race is here. Hi, buddy.
What the fuck is going on there, dude?
That's the best connection I got in Mortal Kombat 1 today.
It's his lies. They're having trouble staying in, so they're just bubbling up.
It's like when a meth addict like starts doing too much meth, and so the meth starts becoming like scabs, like because the meth starts crystallizing under their skin and it pushes itself out.
Oh, does that really happen?
Yeah, and like sometimes if you like really need like a meth high, you can take those scabs and eat them.
No.
Yeah, because it's meth, right? It's meth crystals. So you just
wow. I've learned something today, and it's gross.
The more you know.
The game is very basic. It plays slow. It has high-low mix-ups.
It plays slow.
Neo Fighters is the highlight.
Snood has a theory about his guyliner.
Jumps, imprecise,
yeah, we talked about that
look like they miss but still hit.
Jumps.
It just isn't up to snuff with what Street Fighter 6 is. The best thing it's got going for are the graphics, and even that's not as good as Street Fighter 6. So after a whole day, I was pretty bored. Man. I'm pretty disappointed, and I hope that the final game's better, but to me, it's just not looking so good.
Oh, thank you.
The last scene!
To me, it's just not looking so good.
Snorted, sorry.
Thank you. Battery exhausted is right. It's like he has like a subcutaneous implant. You know, sometimes you see that where people just put like something like a tiny little bead under their skin. So
like an alien.
Well, yeah, yes, much like an alien. But like I often see it when people are like trying to.
Like a fart.
He looks like he's trying to like you know grow like little horns under. Oh, it's like
he does.
Punished Snake from MGS5. He gets like the little shard of something in his eyebrow, and the more stuff, like the more bad stuff he does, the more it like forces its way out of his head and looks like a demon's horn. That's like he's like punished Phil. Yeah.
Stray Fox brings up a good point though, because he is on an iPhone and they tend to reverse it, like they flip the images flip, so that could be why it's in a different spot.
Oh yeah.
Because it's on the other side.
You're right. That's why it's so weird to me, is because I'm not seeing the actual correct side. Yeah, it's all flippy dippy.
It's all flippy dippy like him.
It's all silly. Let's see.
Yeah, I got the scales going. He's got the scales going. Yes. Who said it? Oh, it was Wilson that said his face looks like it's AI generated. He's wearing another stupid shirt.
Party mode time.
I hate myself. Hello?
Alrighty, everyone. Good morning. Today
Hi,
is
Phil.
Sunday, the 20th of August, 2023. I'm DSP.
He's a little bit low. Hold up.
Man,
He
have
is.
the plans changed for what we were going to be doing this weekend? I mean, originally,
Oh yeah.
I was going to
Did
try
you
to play
hear?
Mortal Kombat 1
You
beta
could
all
hear
weekend
his
long,
actual
per
Discord
talking to
sounds
you guys over
in
last
the back
week.
of a video.
I did hear that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We essentially decided that maybe we shouldn't play
Still
all
from
weekend,
the
but we should
birthday?
still do a
I
Street Fighter
love
6
that
community
reference.
night tonight.
I
This is
love
probably
it.
going to be the last opportunity to do a community lobby
love
for a while.
You haven't seen
And
it,
I agree.
I think you'd really
So we
love
were
it.
going to do 3 streams of the Mortal Kombat 1 beta.
I
And
don't think
yesterday
I
I
have
came
seen
back
that.
from my day off.
I think it's
Full speed ahead, ready to hit the ground running with MK1.
is Robin Williams in that movie?
And
He is, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
He's hilarious.
I mean, that's all I really have to say. I was
What? Oh
Kind of
God,
shocked.
Phil.
at how this beta
It looks
performs
cool, and
and
you're
how they expect
stupid.
that this beta is going to sell games, except for the fact that after I played it and was honest with my audience, I was met with a big
Oh, boy.
backlash, not necessarily of criticism, but of confusion, because everyone started to tell me that I'm the only person criticizing the beta. Oh, really? Well, maybe that
I wonder why.
Has anybody experienced any or been giving him any feedback or backlash? Because I don't recall seeing anything about anything like that whatsoever. Like
He probably complained about it on Twitter, and considering that I'm blocked, I don't really look at Twitter unless I need to see like the schedule or something.
I'm also blocked, so I wouldn't know. But like,
I think my volume's lower again. What the fuck?
no, it's okay. No, I lowered your volume a little bit. But,
Okay.
but are you still hearable? Is Indrid still hearable, or is it why do you say?
I'm being stupid.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
worry about it.
You're all good. You're all good. Anywho, what was I just saying? Anyway,
Okay.
what was I just saying? God damn it.
that's a good thing, because maybe people actually need to start listening to someone who doesn't have a
The
vested
backlash
interest
and
in
Twitter
having a game be successful.
is what you were talking.
Really?
We were talking
Oh
about.
yeah,
Because at this point,
I didn't
it's
see
starting
anything
to
about
get
that
pretty annoying.
from Twitter or
Alright?
anything, like saying like Phil, you're an
Basically,
idiot.
I'm
Like look at
being
all the
honest
good
about my
stuff.
experience with this
I
beta.
didn't see anybody being all outraged
No.
that he no. So I don't know what you're talking about. Actually, Phil, what are you talking about?
Right.
Or is he just manufacturing a bunch of bullshit to have something to talk about on his dumbass podcast today? I'm getting a bunch of harassment from other people online because I have an opinion.
Crunchy corn, yum.
It's not fair that I'm not allowed to have an opinion. I'm
Crunchy
Phil.
corn, yum.
Factually
God.
referencing things that are undisputed.
I think he's just not good at the
About-
game, and he's
Okay.
complaining about
So
it,
why is
and
it that
doesn't
these things are
understand why
facts?
he's the only one complaining.
that it seems like people in the FGC
Correct.
are kissing the beta's butt and saying it's
Yeah.
absolutely amazing and yada yada yada. Why do you think? I mean, really, do we really
What?
have to go down this road again for the
Crunchy
Yeah, the
corn,
sound
yum.
All right.
Ugh, the sound effects are deafening.
I am not
Yeah,
part of the
that is
FGC.
rather loud.
I will repeat that.
Okay, all right.
I am not
All
part
right,
of the
all
fighting
right.
game community. I don't attend tournaments. I don't interact with them. I have nothing to do with them. I'm an outsider. By calculation.
outsider.
Okay? I very
You're a
well could have
naysayer.
part of the
Yum.
fighting game community,
Okay,
but
that's
during
better.
the era of Street Fighter 4, I saw the writing on the wall. And
Outsider.
I distanced myself from them on purpose. All right? This has allowed me
The guy's
to
a bit
be
low. Okay.
an independent.
Yeah,
This has
it's-
allowed
it's
me
tough.
to be
I'm trying to
vocal
balance
about things
audio
that I
and
see
sleep.
going
Find the
on
balance.
from a
Thank
unique
you.
perspective
Yeah, 'cause
that they will never
you
give
were
you.
extremely loud.
You have to
for
understand
me.
something about people in the fighting game community, okay?
No, I.
For the
Just
most
better.
part, ooh, yummy.
There you go.
They
there
are
you go.
incredibly
That's nice.
dependent on new fighting games becoming popular, getting views, and being successful. They
Exactly.
need
He's
those
a
three things.
contrarian.
If they don't get
Yeah.
those three components,
I feel
they
like
have
he
nothing to
was.
do.
I feel like he's like
do you get
making
it?
this criticism
If someone
to
out there
make it
is
seem like he
known
like street.
to be
He's
a
more
guy in the
serious
fighting
about
game
Street
community
Fighter.
or a gal in the fighting game community,
Yeah.
who's
Yeah.
plays them, goes to tournaments,
Yeah, his
covers
fucking
them,
volume
does tutorial
sucks.
videos,
Mhm.
does
Like
grind
when I
sessions,
stream,
has
when
people
I'm by
come and
myself,
support them
I'm
because of that.
constantly like
Now, what if the
moving
game
the
sucks?
volume bar to like balance so it doesn't blow people's
Well, no one
ears out
cares.
Yeah.
So now what do you do?
randomly.
Right? This
Ew,
case
that
in
creepy
point
laugh, dude.
is
in
exactly what
point,
happened with Street
finger
Fighter
wag.
5. Okay? Street Fighter 5 was a terrible game. I don't care what anyone wants to say and
Yeah,
argue
big
with
ups
me.
outsider.
Street Fighter 5 was a terrible fighting game. It was
Hey.
one
Yo,
of, if
we
not
know how
arguably,
you
the
feel,
worst
man.
numbered Street Fighter installment ever created.
Oh
From
my
the launch
god.
to the end of its life cycle, it was not good. It got
Mutton
better,
laugh?
but it was
Yes.
not good. Why?
Oh god. There was
Did
a
it
quiet
take?
snort.
until the release
It was
of
just so
Street
gross
Fighter
because
6
they're so wet.
for pro players to finally come out and publicly admit it. 7 years. They lied to everyone and claimed that the game was good.
I hate you.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, this and that. Look at this good thing. Look at this thing. And
has
then Street Fighter
anybody
6
else
comes
said
out.
that it's
you know
horrible?
what?
Like, how many other?
Was bad.
You know what? I'm gonna look.
Yeah, it was a bad
look
game. Here,
Street
you know.
Fighter
Wait,
5
where were you for
ratings.
7 years?
Yeah. Because I think, I mean, it was a bad game when it came out. It was not very good when it came out. There's a big, I don't even know what people's issue was with it was, but there was a lot of criticism about it at the time. But apparently,
So, what?
Go on.
Sorry.
Go on.
Okay, so I've got a few ratings here. IGN 8 out of 10. Steam 7 out of 10. 75% on Open Critic, and then audience rating summary is 3.6. So I mean, it's not great, but it doesn't seem like a 1-star game, you know.
Like, I mean, I think there was just some issues with like how like the monetization and stuff worked at the time, like the way that certain characters were behind pay, which is not necessarily different from now. I really don't even know. Like, apparently there was just some issues at the very beginning, but apparently they made updates in the process, and it was supposed to have been improved. And
exactly like No Man's Sky and Cyberpunk.
Yeah, but Phil can't go back on something that he's already said, because then he'd have to admit that he was wrong, right?
Right, and he can't do that.
Right? When it comes to
okay, there was
what
no.
are you talking about?
So there was no story mode. Gotcha. 75. I didn't say it was.
I don't know. I don't know how people can still trust people in the FGC who are literally talking head advertisements for everything in the FGC. I just don't get it. You shouldn't be listening to those people who always say everything is good.
Are you going to chastise people for pre-ordering
no
MK1? Yeah,
possibility of benefit by being honest with you. It doesn't matter to me if Street Fighter 6 or Mortal Kombat 1
God, he's so
or Tekken
jiggly.
8 are good or bad.
He's still shaking from the game tracker departure.
I have enough content to cover for you guys no matter what. Really, if Street Fighter 6 was terrible, I'd still have plenty of stuff to do. If Mortal Kombat 1 ends up being awful, I still have plenty of stuff to do. That's because I'm a variety creator. I don't rely on just fighting games. So I can tell you like it is from my own perspective, which is going to be very different from someone who's inside that FGC bubble.
Fucking sports bra. What?
He acts like other streamers. Like, you join YouTube as a MK1 streamer, and that's all you're allowed to do for the rest of your YouTube career. But he joined YouTube as a variety streamer, and therefore he's allowed to do anything he wants as a variety streamer.
I can do anything I want.
And if I want to leave the game, I can, and it's fine. I merely invested $500 for no reason. Do you know that like Mortal Kombat is like not a game that is played on a fight stick, by the way? Like,
I've heard it was supposed to be for controller, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's for pads and not fight sticks. And so his whole premise of him buying a fight stick for PS5 because of the MK1 beta. Yes. And he's literally just doing it to smurf in SF6. Like, I don't know. And just because he wanted to spend some money.
Who relies on every game
Street Fighter
to be
6
hype
is the only
and
thing that gives him
and
any
great
meaning
and
at all, and it's
rolling in
bullshit.
because they're so good. You understand?
Amazing.
So when I'm sitting here playing the MK1 beta, and I'm reading stuff off the screen,
Wilson, that's a good point.
That outright is stating that the
Detractor
connections are
won't play
bad
anymore. Won't play fighting.
And people, no one else is saying what Phil is saying.
Don't be surprised if SF6 goes away.
All kissing the game's butt. And you're
Paradox.
So
Thank you for the
to how this works. Somehow 7 years of being lied to about Street Fighter 5 wasn't
like
enough
for
you to realize
in a
that there are people
suit.
out there who are not looking out for your best
Good
interests.
description.
They are just
Sorry, I just wanted to hear what he was going to say.
money rolling in because they're so good. You understand? Because Fighter 6 or Mortal Kombat 1 or Tekken 8 are good or bad. I have enough content to cover for you guys no matter what. Really. If Street Fighter 6 was terrible, I'd still have plenty of stuff to do. If Mortal Kombat 1 ends up being awful, I still have plenty of stuff to do. That's because I'm a variety creator. I don't rely on just fighting games. So I can tell you like it is per my own perspective, which is going to be very different from someone who's inside that FGC bubble, who relies on every game to be hype and positive and great and money rolling in because they're so good. You understand? So when I'm
That's
sitting here,
nice good stealth snort right there, and the arm
on every game
thing.
to be hype and positive and great and money
he's
rolling in because they're so good. You understand?
Yeah, I understand. This posture is very funny to me. I don't like. What is he doing? What is he doing here? If this was like a Rorschach painting,
So,
like what do you see here?
His lies are trying to escape, and the reason that he does this with his head is he's like, oh fuck no, you know.
Oh, I see. He's swallowing his lies, and he has to like brace himself with his arms in the air like that, and actually like flex his non-existent arm muscles to do that.
This is what he has to do to keep the truth from, or like the truth is trying to come out. Sorry, the truth is trying.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
He has to keep it in like.
Yeah. See to me, this is him like sort of summoning a lightning bolt into his hands, like he's like preparing to cast a lightning bolt right now. I'm seeing lightning coming from the sky and striking either of his hands, and he's looking to throw a projectile at someone. That's kind of what I'm picturing here.
He's like,
so when I'm sitting here
trying to
playing
like
the MK1
not
beta,
throw up
and I'm reading stuff off the screen that outright is stating that the connections are bad.
Christ.
I just wanted to get gross with it.
Yeah, you and Roachmate are on the same page with that one. That's good.
Oh, I did. Oh yeah, there you go.
Kissing the game's butt.
Paradox
you're
again
so
with the
ignorant
embarrassed
to how this
hair
works. Somehow
wearing an
7
athletic
years
band.
of being lied to about Street Fighter V wasn't
Sounds
enough for you to realize
Paradox for the
that there
weird
are people out there who are not looking out for your best interests.
Yes,
They're
that's
just
fair.
in it for this, because without
he's
this,
like Thor,
there's no
but
reason
with
for them
snot.
to exist. Do you understand? Do you get it? I don't know why people don't.
That's you, though. That's you.
It's literally you, Phil.
They're a real business that operates and expects to make money.
James Gold, money.
Yeah, you said it, Phil.
Money.
Of course they're trying to make money. They have to. Otherwise, they couldn't make the thing that they're trying to make.
What's the problem with them making money? I never understood that.
You're not allowed to make money if I'm not making money off of whatever it is you're doing, even if I don't have anything to do with that at all.
Right.
And people are, no one else is saying what Phil is saying. Yeah, because they're all kissing the game's butt, and you're so
maybe they like it, you
to
dipshit.
how this works at somehow.
Fuck off.
Whoa, hello?
Who relies on every game to be hype and positive and great and money
You
rolling in
relied
because
on
they're
that.
so good. You understand?
You rely on
I understand.
So when I'm sitting here playing the MK1 beta and I'm reading stuff off the screen that outright
games don't
is
have
stating
butts,
that the connections are bad, and people are, no one else is saying what Phil is saying. Yeah, because they're all kissing the game's butt, and you're so ignorant to how this works that somehow 7 years of being lied to about Street Fighter V wasn't enough.
What are you talking about?
No one lied.
That's a different game. We're not talking about this game. That's a different game. What's wrong with you? And also you buy every game that is hype. You
literally, and you rely on it.
Money.
You specifically do it because you expect that people are going to be hyped for it and will watch it.
Cheeseburger. I think I know what. Thank you for that. Cheese murder. Thanks for the cheeseburger.
This works at somehow 7
and just to be called like he's like, they kiss the game's ass because you are so ignorant.
No one else.
Listen to the words that he uses. Listen to precisely what he's saying.
Else is saying what Phil is saying. Yeah, because they're all kissing the game's butt.
I have a counterpoint after this, by the way.
Oh, go on.
Is it more likely that everyone else is completely delusional or that he's just stupid?
I'm going to say it's definitely everybody else. Personally, I don't really see how it could be any other way. The world revolves around me, and if anything is wrong, or if anybody accuses me of being wrong, then obviously they are actually the ones who are wrong. Okay?
Yes. Okay.
Sound good?
Yeah, sounds great. I love it.
Okay, and you're so ignorant.
So, like,
connections are bad. And people no one else is saying what Phil is saying. Yeah, because they're all kissing the game's butt.
So they're all kissing the game's butt. everybody else is kissing the big games butt, and people who are saying, Phil, no one else is saying this but you.
Okay, money, 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 money. Tip skull, money, 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 money.
You are so ignorant that you don't get it.
To how this works. Somehow 7 years of being lied to about Street Fighter 5 wasn't enough for you to realize that there are people out there who are not looking out for your best interests. They are just in it for this.
That's
because
you.
Without this, there's no reason for them to exist. Do you understand? Do you get it? I don't know why people don't. All right?
Bro.
I just don't get it.
Crooked ass mouth.
So, now that has been said, all right, allow me to explain what happened yesterday when I was playing Mortal Kombat 1, why I'm not playing it again today, and the ridiculous backlash that I got overnight in comments and people all over the Phil's just salty and Phil's not good and blah, blah, blah. That's the most moronic thing I've ever heard in my life.
It's the most moronic thing I've ever heard.
I have factual evidence of the things I'm saying on camera.
Let's see it.
Tell me that what I'm saying is invalid. It's not in line with the FGC heads who are kissing the game's butt. Man, you are stupid. That's all.
Well, we haven't seen it yet, so let's.
Dunce. You have to be a gullible moron to believe what you've been told. When for 7 years they said the same thing about Street Fighter 5, and now all those players have come out and admitted Street Fighter 5 sucked. Okay.
Sip, smug sip. I love the smug sip.
He took a sip after he swallowed.
Let's get down to brass tacks, as they say.
What was that? Please never do that again in your entire life. You fucking moron.
Let's get down to brass tacks.
He did like a little tit jiggle for that, like a fucking dancer. Like, let's do a little brass tacks, daddy.
And I want to be like humming the happy birthday, Mr. President, whatever it is.
Yeah, I'm thinking of like Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom at the beginning, like.
God damn.
Mortal Kombat 1's beta is much more limited than the Street Fighter 6 beta. Only 6 characters available. Wow, Street Fighter 6 had 8, correct? Although admittedly, I will say this, it's kind of similar in that a lot of the characters play a little bit the same, while in the Street Fighter 6 beta, it also was kind of the same, I would say, except for Kimberly. You know, having Ryu, Ken, and Luke was a little bit of an overkill for the characters that they had in that beta, because they were also similar, right? It's weird that in the Street Fighter 6 beta, there were no oddball characters, like no Blanca, no Honda, no Zangief. And in Mortal Kombat 6
what are you
beta,
complaining about the fucking Street Fighter 6
kind of the same,
beta now?
Where it's like, okay, Liu Kang, okay, Sub-Zero. It's like, wait a minute, these are all like the typical characters, right?
That's 2. That's 2 so far. Okay, that's 2. There's Liu Kang and Sub-Zero. That's 2. Okay, who else is there? Because I know
Johnny Cage.
Yeah, he's in there too. But like, first of all, like. Oh, sorry, no, you're right. That is a third one who is also a similar character to something that has like been in the past. But I know for a fact there is at least one other character who is brand new, he's just choosing not to mention right now. And
Which one?
Ling. It's a
name. Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's a foreign name that I don't remember and I don't want to guess at because I could just use literally any word and it wouldn't be very chill. Okay. Anyway, so let's just keep going.
That they have kind of the typical cast and not maybe some of the oddball characters
that
are completely different to showcase the variety of the game. I don't get that.
I don't know why he's complaining about a motherfucking beta.
So right from the get-go, before
he is. Good job.
A single thing.
Lee May? Is that how you say it? Lee May?
I love it when he jacks off the tiny penis.
Me too, dude.
Right from the get-go, before we
right from the get-go.
Right from the get-go. It's lo mein. Oh, excuse me. It's lo mein.
Pizza pie.
Mamma mia.
Do you think you could look any more like a greasy used car salesman than in this Hawaiian shirt with your patchy beard and your t-shirt hanging up behind?
and Matilda.
Yeah,
That's
literally.
the only way.
Like I would actually think that Danny DeVito and Matilda has a little bit more like respectability than this. Like at least I think like at least he's a little bit articulate and he's not like literally a cartoon character like this.
I
like,
know.
Jacking off the tiny penis though, like when he does like this like little it's tiny and it's long.
Tiny pee-pee.
Wait.
Yes. My children. Oh yeah, daddy. Oh, daddy.
Oh, daddy.
Yeah.
Whole thing
Oh, Philip.
about the gameplay elements of Mortal
Philip.
Kombat 1. We will factually observe something that is absolutely indisputable. Are you ready for this?
Wow, okay. Let's
The online
Whoa.
performance of the Mortal Kombat 1 beta
Oh my God.
is
No.
inferior to Street Fighter 6 in every conceivable way.
Okay.
God. Oh my God.
Okay. Ignoring what he's talking about, ignoring what his experience with it is, ignoring like any of those facts, okay? The pure arrogance and like assuredness of your status as the correct opinion haver to say that I have tangible, physical, real, indisputable evidence of this 1 billion% subjective thing occurring. Okay, and here it comes. I'm going to show you what it is. It's me telling you that it is this. The arrogance to just say that it's like it's happening and it's true because it's what I say.
Right.
It's astounding. It's truly, truly astounding to me. And he's also like full of gestures today. He's doing the jacking off, and now he is migrated into the prayer hands chop combo. Well, no, this is the split prayer hands chop combo until he EX cancels that into the join hands prayer chop combo. Watch this. Watch this.
Online
Boom.
Performance of the Mortal Kombat 1 beta is inferior to Street Fighter 6 in every conceivable way. Okay?
Okay?
If you just look at beta to beta,
Source, dude, trust me. Yeah.
just inferior to Street
I'm sorry.
Fighter 6 in every conceivable
Funny,
way.
dude.
Okay?
Massive damage.
If you just look at beta to beta, all right? Compare just
Beta to beta. Trust me, dude.
Trust me, dude. Beta to beta. Left and right. They're fucking my ass. Left and right.
My ass is so stretched out.
I want to like find some way that like I know that there's some OBS plugin that you can get that when you say something it'll like make a sound effect play. I want to be able to like find like something that will read animation so that every time he like shakes does the karate chops, I want to hear like karate sound effects so I don't have to keep doing them in my head.
Beta. We're not comparing the final version of Street Fighter 6 that came out in June.
He's strangling someone.
Of Street Fighter 6. To the beta of Mortal Kombat 1. Let's compare.
I want to play I want to do like a Fruit Ninja thing where like I've got like some AI that's throwing fruit at his hands all the time to see how much he would score in Fruit Ninja. That's a cool idea. I like that.
Apples
That's
to
such
apples.
a good idea.
Number one, less characters.
Yeah, it was a good screen grab. Thank you,
Okay,
Glim.
indisputable. Number
Who said
two,
that was a good
no
screen grab?
lobby
Somebody
system
said it.
whatsoever.
Thank you.
You're just going to casual matches or you're playing in ladder. That's it. There is no lobby system to mess around and see a social aspect. There's no opportunity for you to sit down at a cabinet and practice. None of that
they're
exists.
not the same game.
It's
Exactly.
Yeah, they're
Dan.
different.
Or you're
It's
playing against AI. That's it.
same.
Okay, that's two.
They're two different
shortcomings
games.
right there. Number three.
You have many
the
shortcomings.
online
Do you like me to list
connections
them?
are far inferior in quality. All right. When I was playing the Street Fighter 6 beta, all right. First of all, you have to understand those betas were selective. They were essentially you had to get a code to play the Street Fighter 6 betas. It wasn't
It's
open.
a fucking beta.
It wasn't anyone can do it. It was just
my
you have to get a
God.
code. So the player base was significantly smaller than likely what the Mortal Kombat 1 beta is right now. Mortal Kombat 1 beta is available if you bought the game already, if you pre-ordered it. Now, tons of people are going to buy this game on PlayStation. I bought it on PS5. That will be the biggest player base. So undoubtedly more people are able to get this beta than were the people who were specially selected to get a code for the Street Fighter 6 beta.
What is wrong with you?
Like you? Like
Yeah, what? What?
I don't think he was specially selected, by the way. I think he I thought he like got given the code at some point.
I think he did the last time,
if you
but I think
apples to apples,
so I okay.
Right?
I think someone told him how to do it.
I got very good connections. All right. Average probably anywhere from 30 to 40 millisecond connections. Yes, there were definitely connections that were much worse than that.
I remember,
but there were also connections that were better than that. In general, when I told you when I played those Street Fighter 6 betas, I was blown away at how good the online connectivity was. It was
that being said, irritated.
6 beta.
I was double tiny
away at how blown away.
You could just hear like two very tiny men just moaning.
Way at how good the online connectivity was. It was the best netcode I've ever seen in a competitive fighting game.
Micro penis, yes.
With the Mortal Kombat 1 beta yesterday, I played it online for a little bit over 4 hours. It was, the ladder I played for like an hour because I played with 3 or 4 characters. And then I went online for playing for about 4 hours. The best connection I got the entire day, which was, if you look, about 60 matches I played over the course of the day. The entire day, the best connection was around
it would
60
be like
milliseconds.
it would be better if he was like casting lightning out of his hands.
Oh yeah.
Like every time
there was a few I had that were in the 70s.
Flails his arms. That'd be fun.
On average,
that'd be great.
Most of the connections I got were between 80 to 100. Some were up to 200 milliseconds. That is unacceptable and borderline unplayable for a competitive fighting game.
Okay,
not everyone has stellar
that was
internet.
always the case for fighting games like 5-10 years ago. Yeah, you just said
60 isn't bad.
That was the case for fighting games 5-10 years ago.
People sometimes, and they
not
have
2023.
Like, I don't know, 100 or
and
to 200 millisecond connectors sometimes at a time.
I live in the Seattle area. The Seattle, Washington area is a gaming hotbed for this United States country. There's a ton of gamers in this area.
Why are you talking about this again? Like this is I don't understand how these things make it into the script every day. So he's suddenly decided that like he's in a hotbed of gaming now, and so now he's just gonna bring that up every day for some reason. Like, and also you don't live in Seattle, you live in some dog shit suburb that's like 30 kilometers out of Seattle. I don't know how far it is away, really,
it's
but like
45 minutes away, I think.
Yeah, that's not in Seattle, sir. I'm sorry.
That's like, I grew up 30, 40 minutes south of Atlanta, and I used to just say Atlanta because people know where that is.
Right, yeah. But like, your actual like, town is probably called something different, right?
Money.
I live straight downtown Toronto. On the street.
Nice.
On the street.
Paradox. Thanks for the black cat that looks like tumbleweed without the white circles.
Big ups. Yeah, he does live on the West Coast with no fiber internet. Amazing.
Oh, right. He doesn't have fiber. Even I have fiber.
Yeah, you live in a fucking
I live in nowhere.
You live in a mountain.
Yeah,
of some kind.
I do.
Buying and playing Mortal Kombat and are in this beta,
Baby
there's no excuse that the netcode is that bad for this beta. Not when I just played a beta back in the fall and winter for Street Fighter 6.
Exactly,
the same player base, exactly. And it was much better. So just comparing, apples to apples comparison, the connections for Street Fighter 6 were the best I've ever experienced. The connections for Mortal Kombat 1 are essentially more of the same laggy crap. They are nowhere near as good as what you would expect when you just had your major competitor come out and create the new level of standard for what you would want.
Dude, a new level of
standard. Up. You don't know anything.
Okay? I'm just saying. And you can disagree with me, but I'm just telling you.
It's not apples and apples. This is still apples and oranges.
Yeah, they're completely different things.
If you were
at all,
they had two different
what I'm
versions
saying, because it's factually recorded.
You could do this.
Do you understand? It's
but
factually recorded. Okay?
No, I don't.
So,
please explain it to me more, Daggy.
That being said, now let's move on from just the online connectivity and features, and let's move into the core gameplay mechanics of Mortal Kombat 1.
Like,
okay?
Here we go.
First of all, if you remember, back in Mortal Kombat 11, they redesigned the game from the ground up. They were essentially looking for this game to play more like Street Fighter.
Apples
So
to
they
turds,
added in
yeah.
key elements like wake-up reversals with invincibility
First of all,
that would
I'm
burn
a
a meter in
beggar.
order to use, and ways to essentially get out of, say, rush down or quarter mix-ups so that you would have a way to break out. Previously, there really was no actual way to break out of any kind of this stuff in Mortal Kombat. It was like,
I'm gonna
if you get mixed
burp
up or locked down in the corner,
twice
that's the end of the game.
and keep it in
You're
my
done.
mouth.
So they changed it to play more like Street Fighter. They had the blocking mechanics change, okay? Like, they literally redesigned Mortal Kombat 11 to be more competitive, okay? In Mortal Kombat 1, they
Whoa,
took
did you
all
hear
of
that?
and
Was
threw it all away,
that him or was that your vape?
okay?
Hold on.
In
Probably
Mortal
my
Kombat 1,
No, listen
they
to
took
this.
all of it
What?
to
Okay.
be more competitive, okay? In Mortal
Oh,
I heard that. What the
you
fuck
hear
was that?
That's his
Was
tongue.
that his tongue?
Yes.
Oh my
my
God.
god.
Oh my god!
Shh,
It was
shh.
so.
So I know. Hold on a second here.
Yeah. Let's
Hold on a
boost it.
second. Yeah, I am boosting. I'm boosting.
Enhance.
okay? In Mortal Kombat
Oh,
1, they took all of that and threw it all away.
No, too far.
They took all of that and threw it all away
God damn it.
to be more competitive, okay? In Mortal Kombat 1, they took
that pop. My
Yeah.
vape makes far more pleasant
all of
sounds
that
than
and
that.
threw it all away. Huh? So
Huh?
you just claim you improved your game by changing
Yeah, his
all of
tongue
it and
makes
have it
that
play
noise, dude.
different, and now in the next one, back to the drawing board, throw it all away. Huh? What? So what's the deal? Did you really screw up with
Right,
Mortal Kombat
that's
11?
another thing.
and
He
you're
said he
admitting
wasn't
that
going to
it
play
was
fighting
bad?
games
Or are you saying that
competitively.
you
So
just
why
wanted
is
to
he
go back to
talking about it like
basics?
this?
I'm
Why?
confused.
Because he thinks
everyone has
he's
to
good
learn
at
these new mechanics for your last
Street
game,
Fighter
and now you
6.
completely
Yeah.
just tossed
DB,
them.
don't worry about it. It's
Which
just
makes me
disgusting. Like,
very baffled in my
saliva
head. Okay,
pop.
so since all those elements are gone now, when it comes down to it, it looks like Mortal Kombat 1 is going to be based around 2 critical elements, at least in this early stage. Keep in mind, the meta is not established yet. The beta just came out. But here's what it looks like. All right, number 1, high-low
It's a fucking
mix-ups,
reboot,
which
and
have
that's
always
another
been
good
a
point.
major
It's a
part of the
reboot.
modern Mortal Kombat. Ever since Mortal Kombat 9 came out, high-low mix-ups were a critical part, where essentially you're trying to fool someone to block the wrong way, and then you get a combo because of it. Hopefully that combo will lead to, say, a juggle combo, which will be big damage, and push the enemy to the corner,
Alright.
where now they have less
Alright.
options to escape.
Yeah.
Those in this
Yeah, let's
are limited in the amount of
eating
use
the
that you
same
could
shit
use them.
over and
Some of them are
over
incredibly
and
useful,
over.
like Colossus or Psylocke. There was when he uses it, it's a waste of time. If you get it, you're screwed yourself. Oops, I did it by accident. Well, guess what? Now you're frozen. You can't do anything, right? So just from the get-go,
Ew.
a lot of these cameos don't seem well designed or tested.
Yeah, he's
It
doing
seems like they had
fucking
an
leg
idea what they
slapping today,
wanted,
man.
and some of them work really well, and others are just a complete waste. So why on earth are they even in there like that, right? The one that kind of baffled me, and I'm sure people will actually find uses for it. Jax freaking punches the ground, and he hits everyone. He hits you too. And there were times that I was fighting people, they called out their own Jax assist, and Jax killed them. And I won the round because they killed themselves. And they were like, huh? It's weird. So, they went back to basics and made the game way more basic than it had been. But then they added
You're
in a whole
basic.
new gameplay mechanic
Got
that's
him.
going to essentially make the game all
Got
about
his
these
ass.
cameos. So if you're okay with an entire game being based around assists, good. But understand that looks like that's going to be the meta. Like, I think these characters will actually control the actual gameplay elements, which I don't know if that's what people are looking for in a competitive fighting game in 2023. An entire game based off of these cameos? I don't know. But it seems like that's what they're heading for. Okay? Now, outside of that, we got to talk about how this game
We do? What do we
plays
gotta talk
and
about, buddy?
feels.
Uh.
Because after
Oh,
having
does
played
it?
Street
I
Fighter
bet he
6
uses
in
the
beta
word
twice, and then,
floaty
of course, ever
more
since
than
June when it
once.
came out, man, this game feels incredibly slow. Like, it
Does it feel
feels like you
floaty?
are playing in a tub of putty. Like, you went out there to fight and someone...
Why do you have to do everything so
in the
stupid?
beta twice, and then, of course, ever since June when it came out. Man, this game feels incredibly slow.
Slow.
Like,
He had a
it feels
stroke.
like you are playing
Yeah.
in a tub of putty. Like you went out there to fight and someone poured an entire bottle of maple syrup on your body. You just feel clunky. You feel like everything is
How are you?
The animations are too much for anything to be effective.
Dude.
It feels just like it is. And quite frankly, I don't know if that's a case of the fact that the online play is so laggy or if that's just the game itself. Because honestly, even when I was playing the towers, I still kind of felt like it was sluggish. Like just moving around, walking and dashing feels slower than Street Fighter 6 by a mile. All right? The jumping, oh my God. All right? Now, jumping has always been weird in Mortal Kombat. But you would think, again, they're trying to get more competitive. They're trying to get more like Street Fighter, correct? No.
Correct? No.
You jump in this game,
they're trying to be like Mortal Kombat. You
are like you got moon shoes and you propelled yourself 14 feet into the air and you're doing this weird floaty jump. And
there it is.
Aerial attacks are also very, very weird. Okay.
What's gay ops?
Where they're kind of wonky. A lot of these jumping attacks have weird
dumb bullshit that people try to pull.
You'll be jumping and try to do a punch, and the punch is straight, but it hits down here.
I
try to jump, and one thing you've always done in Mortal Kombat is you jump and you turn in midair and you punch backwards for a cross-up. But even the cross-up animations don't really look right in this game. They look weird. Like, it doesn't look like there is even a cross-up animation. It's just like he's punching this way, but yet it hits backwards. There's like, it doesn't look like there's even a cross-up animation. It's just like he...
It looks like something from The Witcher. Like I've been watching. Like he's like an archer or some shit.
Yeah. I kind of thought Village People. Like I know he's not doing a Y, and he normally does do a Y, but like this looks like he's like doing Iroquois twists. Like in that episode of The Simpsons when Homer's gets really fat and so he gets stuck in the thing, the nuclear reactor thing, and Mr. Burns is like, "You still owe me 10 Iroquois twists," and they're doing like the exercise, and it's like a 10-second countdown, and the lamp blows up. He's cranking that Soldier Boy.
Punching this way, but yet it hits backwards. There's a couple times with Liu Kang. I was just trying to jump and punch, and Liu Kang jumped over the opponent and did aerial fireballs in the wrong direction off the screen.
Okay.
The guy's behind you. Why is the game allowing you to throw fireballs in the wrong direction in the middle of the air?
Probably because he input them while he was in the air. I don't know.
I don't know, but it happened when I played. I was scratching my head as much as everyone else watching were like, what is going on? So
I think it was you.
In general,
I don't know.
The aerial combat is weird. They added something new. All right? The new thing is there's basically almost like dial combos in the air. So if you land an aerial hit, that's a light, like square or light punch, forward punch, whatever it's called in this game. If that lands, you can now usually do like 1, 2, 3 in the air. That's old school shit. That's from the Versus series. Again, I hate to go back to old games from the 90s. The dial combo thing is literally from the Versus series.
Like
okay, where if you hit one, you could dial 3 or 4 hits in after that initial hit. But here's the difference. In the Versus series, everything has physics that makes sense. If you're in the air and you start hitting, you're still falling.
I'm pretty sure.
In Mortal Kombat 1,
he's banned actually.
In the air with a
I don't know who Wilson is. I don't see that message in the chat actually. So
did you get a rocket in your ass? Did you fart and then propel yourself higher up to keep?
Here we go. There it is.
Make sense.
Love that.
It looks weird as shit.
Love it.
No, it doesn't.
What this game is intending you to do is doing a couple hits to launch. Then you jump in the air and you 3 more dial combo hits in the air that keep floating. And then you can even cancel into like an aerial special move to keep the combo going. It's bizarre. It's fucking weird. Now no one's gonna get this reference. Okay,
oh boy.
I'm not kidding you. There was a fighting game back in the original Xbox, early 2000s.
So
it was an
only
X-Men
you know about
fighting
this?
game. And it played just like that. That anytime you jumped and hit someone in the air, you could do these crazy aerial juggle combos, and it was stupid. It looked terrible. It was clunky. That's how this looks. It looks like clunky air juggle shit.
It's a good thing that you're not the end-all, be-all of every game ever.
It's clunky. No, it's clunky. You don't understand.
The person blocks wrong. You somehow launched the character. You're in the air, you do your weird air juggle. But as you're doing your weird air juggle, you also have your cameo coming out, throwing projectiles or something.
Hey, he's jerking penises off again.
Extends the combo. Yeah, you dash up, you continue the combo on the ground.
God, stop!
Holy shit,
I'm telling you, I need to like take this pre-stream and edit like kung fu sound effects onto it.
The combo. You dash up, you continue the combo on the ground, aerial punches. Also, in the air, you do your weird air juggle. But as you're doing your weird air juggle, you also have your cameo coming out, throwing projectiles.
Oh yeah, more jerking off there.
You also have
that's where we switch into the baby oil.
Yeah.
Oh, Philip, you complete my butthole. I love
yeah,
you,
use
Philip.
Mac from Always Sunny. Oh, that would be great.
This is like he's playing Donkey Konga here.
Oh, and we could like use some of Dale's sound effects too. Oh shit. God damn it. I can't think of it now.
Oh boy.
God damn it. And I watch it every night. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Projectiles or something.
That's okay.
Aerial punches. So it extends the combo. You dash up, you continue the combo on the ground, and eventually you get to the finisher for giant damage. This is literally what every character is going to do. Johnny Cage, Sub-Zero, even Liu Kang, they all have it.
Dale. You mean Dale from King of the Hill? Dale Gribble. Okay, I thought you meant Dale.
Yeah, you might be right.
I thought you meant Dale as in low tier god.
Might have hit.
No.
It might have been X-Men Mutant Academy.
I don't watch Dale.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I thought that was so weird. I thought that was so weird that you were like.
So. The really X-Men Next Dimension, maybe it was that too.
Behind. Is he still talking about fighting games?
It might have been X-Men Mutant Academy. That sounds very familiar to me. Anyway,
the 10 whatever that is pound tip animation,
ultimately,
no.
The game ends up being
there's a 1999 tip animation, and that's the one you're going to see. Okay.
Wow. Street Fighter 6 took the series in a brand new direction, adding in so many complex elements. Just on one hand, drive impacts or the drive impacts kind of counter gameplay. Parrying.
I don't know if he's actually 10 minutes behind, so I typed it.
Drive rush moves plus drive rush canceling.
Look at his fucking my face when I learned to count, but okay, so there's 1, and then the number after that is 2, and the number after that is 3. Oh my god!
Shit.
When he was doing the metal horns the other day to Chrono Trigger, oh my god!
Fuck, dude, that was so bad.
I don't know why I find this so funny, but there's something here for I don't know.
I posted it on Twitter. I said baby learns to count.
I posted it on the X app.
Now it's like POV Phil learns to finger his wife.
Ew!
He's got to keep his thumb. He's got to keep his finger on his thumb for balance.
How does that feel?
How does that feel, Aggie?
Yeah, now?
That's pretty good. Okay.
Are those good sounds?
Parrying,
I can't tell.
Perfect parrying gameplay. Drive rush moves plus drive rush cancels.
Why is M-Bode perfect use of Derek?
What is that?
Like you are a gnarled swamp thing of some kind. he is like a bog witch of some kind. I don't know what is wrong with his face and his body. I don't know who counts like this backwards. Because I don't know. Like I mean, like, you can count however you want. It doesn't matter how you like.
Sure, but this is weird.
The natural way for me is to like put my palm to my face, like my palm faces me,
right.
And I go 1, 2, 3, 4.
With my index finger.
I'm not pulling my fingers back and turning my hands into this weird, like gnarled, twisted, like I don't know what he's doing in his face. Everything is just so strange about this man.
Okay. Drive reversal.
It's like he does it on
5.
purpose.
He's doing jutsu. Holy fuck! He's like casting detect thoughts. He's casting detect thoughts on me right now.
5 new gameplay elements added to Street Fighter 6, and then you've got all your regular Street Fighter gameplay.
Perfect timing, dude.
You got your spacing, your foot 6, and then you've got all your regular Street Fighter gameplay. You got your spacing, your footsies, your mix-ups, your unblockables, your
footsies.
traps.
Why are you being so weird? Whoops.
Wait, what happened
Oh,
to
tip
volume?
traps. You've got all of these elements in Street Fighter 6. Literally right now, Mortal Kombat 1 is high-low mix-up, combo into cameo, aerial juggle.
He is like doing alchemy on us right now. Like this is like fucking Full Metal Alchemist. He's doing all these gestures. He's throwing up gang signs. This is nuts.
Slow and sluggish.
Yes.
Okay. Now, admittedly, everything I just described could be said. Well, that's just personal preference. You're right. But if we're going facts. Okay. The Mortal Kombat 1 beta has realist content than the Street Fighter 6 beta did, and the connections are far worse. So on factual basis, objective basis, this
that was a white.
So on factual,
that was like a nice little. You tried to sneak that one by me, Phil. He tried. It's like he decided halfway through this animation that he needed to cancel half of the hand calming gesture into like a half face scrape, right? Like at that exact moment, he was really trying to sneak that past us right there. Like I wouldn't catch you scraping shit off your face.
Objective basis.
You're so sneaky.
This is underwhelming.
Now he's just like now whipping oil all the way across his room. That's why his house is so disgusting. Is because he's talking. He's all wiping shit off his hands and then flailing his arms around, which is dispersing grease all over his home. His walls must be slick to the touch. Like a fucking.
You'd think it'd be easier to clean that way then.
Compared to Street Fighter 6,
it's all rotting on his walls.
They had a year to come out with a beta that was at least on par. They failed miserably.
Fucking crumbling.
Miserably. The connections are ridiculously bad.
I think it's more like
perspective here.
Mind flare nautiloid, where everything's made of pulsing flesh and
interesting
mixtures that let you in and out of rooms.
The ice slide, which has had since Mortal Kombat 2, 1? Not even Mortal Kombat 1.
That he first showed 10 fingers, then went to 3. If you take the 10 and remove 3 from it, it equals the amount of discords he has. Write this down, guys.
That's it. This is how he's like signaling what the new URL. This is the new URL to the Discord, and he's like doing L's and Y's and W's and G's and uppercases and like forward slashes and hash marks.
ASL just to do this.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's got an overhead attack, which is just he has a big ice hammer and he hits you and it's an overhead. You can't block it low. You have to block it high. Okay.
Money,
I'm not kidding you.
money. Tips go, money.
For the vast majority of times I faced Sub-Zero, it was literally impossible to block the mix-up. You could either do ice slide or the overhead, and when you saw it, you would try to adjust your block, and you would get hit anyway. And there was nothing you could do about it. You had to already be pre-establishing blocking the right area to block those on reaction. You couldn't block them on reaction. You had to already be doing it because the connections are so bad online. For a game that's so simplistic and so slow moving, again, your character's slow. Your character feels like they're covered in
cats outside the door.
Okay. You need to have a good connection, or else you can't react.
He's doing the distressed, the domestic abuse
it's a lot of lucky
sign.
guesses over and over.
Yes.
Oh, I'll just go for overhead.
I doubt he knows.
Oh, okay. Well, he blocked it. Now I'm screwed because he's gonna punish it. All right, I'll go for the.
Well, we better hope that he doesn't know what it is for cat's sake.
Again. I'll do throw instead. Ha, got him. Now I'll do the overhead. Ha, he didn't block the overhead. I win the round. Well, wait a minute.
Now hold on.
I get it.
You won the round. I didn't wear the round.
That's the whole point.
I didn't win the round. What?
Street Fighter. There's options, tons of options to answer for that kind of stuff, right? In this game, there's not. It's you need to see it and be able to counter it, and you can't. All right. Now, some people have already said, well, there's other things in the game. For example, there's certain special moves that if you use what they call meter burn, so you basically use your super meter.
Oh my fucking god, Phil!
In order to enable the move will have some invincibility or super armor, and it'll blow through stuff. That's
that literally is what happens in Street Fighter as well. When you do an OD move, you spend some meter, and it turns one of your moves into a reversal, which means that if you are on one side of your opponent and your move like misses them or it hits them, but not if they block it, then you're going to end up on the other side of them. So if you're in the corner, you use your reversal move so you get out of the corner. So he's now just learning that.
Even I know that.
He's now just learning that that's a thing in Mortal Kombat as well. Except that's
try again.
I guess so.
It didn't explain it. You don't know what moves have it. There's no practice mode to practice that. You can't even practice it on the computer because the computer isn't always going to be attacking you. So how do you know?
What?
You
No
don't.
one's
You're
always
just
going to
fucking
be
around.
What?
And you know, it's
still
essentially what it comes
practice,
down to.
dipshit.
Is this beta
Now.
is a poor showing. This beta would have been great if Street Fighter 6 didn't exist.
A lot recently.
It's that simple. If Street Fighter 6 had not
Whoa,
come out so strong
that was
last year,
awful. That was awful.
this beta
Holy.
would have been great if Street Fighter 6 didn't exist.
Gross.
It's that simple.
Here we go.
Eyes without a face. Such a human race. Your eyes without a face. Woo!
It's so gross. I'm still waiting for the pink eye arc,
Oh, that's gonna be dope.
right?
Like,
It's gonna be disgusting, and he's gonna have
Fighter
to
6
work
had
through
not
it too.
come out so strong in the last
So
year.
he's just gonna be
you
here
might have
with
said
like
this Mortal
crusty
Kombat 1 beta
eyes,
was
like
Yeah.
mostly
You're
Ooze
the
shut.
red
is
competitor
literally
in
oozing
the last year.
The ooze
Has
is
done
gonna come
best in
back
class online connectivity.
in droves.
Tons of new
droves,
complex
yeah.
gameplay mechanics. A fast-moving game with great graphics. I mean, of anything, the one
probably
thing that
Iron
maybe you
Cast
can
Knight.
argue
You're
Mortal
probably
Kombat
right.
hangs in
Yeah,
Street Fighter 6 with is the graphics.
Dude likes good music.
Okay, maybe it looks good. Personally, I still like Street Fighter 6 better. I think the graphics of Street Fighter 6 are better. But you can disagree, and that's okay. That's a personal preference. I'm not gonna.
That's true, Devilish Face. Yeah,
Better
he has
and more
no
complex in
idea
the
how to
beta.
get out of a
Better
corner.
connections in the beta. Faster moving characters. Better and more complex gameplay mechanics.
Now he's
Things
just
you can actually
parrying
react
like
to. I keep
swords just
checking
with his
the
finger.
boxes,
That's how strong he's
you
gotten.
know?
Yeah.
And the other sad fact is that you had to buy the game to play this beta.
I think
this is not a beta.
If you want help
Ladies and
editing
gentlemen,
this video,
Mortal
I
Kombat
would
1 comes out
love
in less
to
than
Like
1 month.
if he wasn't just like from the waist up and we could get his entire body, you could make like a fighting game character out of all of Phil's moves, or he could be like one of those Mugen characters that is just this PNG of Phil, and it's all of these moves that he's doing or all of his neutrals and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's just floating around like a big hover chair or something.
Yeah, he's the one that's floaty this time.
Yeah, there you go. Nice.
Less than a month. Street Fighter 6 had several betas leading up to its release. They were actually able to take the data they got from those betas to tweak the game and make it even better at release. Do you really think they're doing that with Mortal Kombat 1? There's less than a month until release. What are they going to change?
Yeah,
That's right.
well, buddy.
Nothing.
You know how it
It's
goes.
bullshit.
You know how it be.
It's not a beta.
Yeah, thank
What it
you,
is
Lord of Thunder. He's
buy
MODOK,
the game now to lock into the
which
purchase
is
and then play the game
MVC
early for
versus
1
Capcom
weekend. That's what this
dude
is.
who's just like
this
a
is not a real
head
beta.
with tiny
This
arms
is
and tiny
a
legs, I think.
Foolish
Something
attempt
like
to
that.
get
fun.
extra people to
Also,
buy
thank you,
and
Paradox.
create free hype for their
That we-
game.
Thank you.
for
Less
your
than a month
positive-
before. Hopefully you'll watch
positivity and
the
support.
FGC hype monsters play the game early. Less than a month
Is that
before.
how you do air
Hopefully
quotes?
you'll watch the FGC hype
Okay.
monsters.
Sorry,
play
I
the
thought I
game
was
early,
just-
A lot of
and then
quotes.
I thought I was just seeing his just his middle fingers move. Hold on.
Oh,
I guess
when you
not.
go back, when he's got the rat teeth showing, I want to get it. What is he doing with his fingers?
That's what I'm saying. Look at his fingers. It's like he can't
at his-
get. It's like he can't get his pinky in or something.
What is that?
This is the hoof. These are the hooves. This is what, POV. You're a cat and you're naked. I guess.
money, 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 money.
God.
Yeah, I bet you he comes at her with like his hands like little claws like that.
Ew.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna get you, honey.
FGC hype monsters
Wait.
play the
Oh,
game
shit.
early, and then you'll go buy the game.
Oh, you wanted the rat teeth,
I wanted
right?
I wanted the rat teeth where he. Wait. Pointed. He had his hands up and holy shit, dude. This is terrible. I've got it. Thank you very much. We
Is
can
that-
continue with this horror show.
What? The bottom teeth, the line of bottom teeth.
Holy fuck, that's scary.
I like it when you just have one frame of difference that you can do an entire like ventriloquist dummy animation. Like I would love to have some kind of AI voice recognition thing that's just like going as the sound of my voice is going,
Mhm.
so that it looks like it's Phil saying all those things.
Me too.
All
I
these
love that.
things.
game early, and then you'll go buy the game too. That's exactly what this is. This is not any attempt to have a legit beta experience for anyone.
Rat. Yes.
Go. Adam.
So, overall, after having played the Mortal Kombat 1 beta,
God, he's so jiggly. Look at his legs, man. It's happening a lot. Or maybe I noticed it more because of his fucking aerated shirt.
Well, that's not a fair comparison.
Definitely.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. In a
illegitimate
market,
beta, what, like
you
Phil?
can't ignore your competition and claim to be something different. All right?
You don't have to do it to
If you're
them.
a sandwich shop, you have to compete with the other sandwich shops.
Okay, I have to hear this entire metaphor in full.
I was gonna say, go back.
It has a ton of shortcomings compared to Street Fighter 6. And again, you might, well, that's not a fair comparison. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. In a competitive market, you can't ignore your competition and claim to be something different.
Idiot.
All right? If you own a sandwich shop, you have to compete with the other sandwich shops in your area. If you own a car wash, you have to compete with the other car washes. If you're a major fighting game, you have to compete with the other fighting games. And Mortal Kombat 1 at this point doesn't look like it's very well competing with Street Fighter 6 at all. I think it's beta in every aspect. It just seems like an inferior game. It's slower paced. It has less to it. It's not as fun to play. The online connections are worse. And overall, after having played it for 5 hours yesterday,
doesn't Phil ignore his competition?
Tell me a different experience
Whoa, where did that come from?
When I
don't know. I played TTS now.
This is what happened.
I don't know.
And I was like, sad that we ran out of time to play it.
No.
I like it so much. I wish that it continued.
I'll set up. I want to do a funny voice.
I literally played this
for 5 hours yesterday.
I gotta get that to go through the Phil.
Yum comes out and has the entire cast of characters.
Right.
Then maybe, because then what I can do is play with other characters.
You imagine laying next to Phil and him giving you
I don't just want to play a character that's high-low mix-up, cameo, cancel, or combo.
Now listen, I've been watching a lot of pornos that say that I'm supposed to fuck you in the ass from behind, and you're supposed to have a dick. So obviously that's not what we're working with right now. So you need to, work on some, growing yourself a penis or something like that, honey. Okay.
To a cameo. I want to see what else the game has to offer. A lot of the characters that I liked in the last one aren't in this one yet, right? So I'll wait, and when the new
I was watching 90 Day Fiance with Morgan and Decepticon. There's this couple, and they've been together for 2 years. They've only had sex 8 times because the guy is really weird in particular.
Ooh.
And apparently he's never climaxed any time that they've
Hardy
had sex.
Radish. Ooh, yummy.
Exactly that, Hardy Radish. And so they have sex one time, and you come to find out that she ends up urinating on his chest, and he finally climaxes. And I feel like that is Phil.
Okay, well, thank you, Derek. I did not know that.
90 Day Fiance is good, man.
Just gonna write this down. Peas on my husband to make him climax. Okay, thank you.
There you go.
Thank you very much. Just gonna
You're welcome.
continue on with the stream here. Thank you.
Comes out.
Invert it here. Hello.
Turning the volume down on some aspect of the stream. I'm not going to say which one.
In the beta,
just
and quite frankly,
very, very
Katana seem to
briefly.
be awful. Katana has no major high-low mix-up and no big combos. It's just get lucky with a fan and then do a combo after, or do a cameo mix-up.
You're still muted, so you can say anything you want about.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So,
oh yeah. I love weird sex
characters
things. Sex things are weirdest and bestest.
Good.
Help and assist them.
Even no, I'm not gonna say.
It very well may be.
Okay. Well,
I'm
if you
not
can't
sure,
tell me, then you
but
can't tell
what
anyone.
I've seen.
Oh,
I'm just not pleased at all.
What am I
I bought the game.
Don't worry about it. It's okay. We'll talk about it later.
I'm gonna play this.
Or after we hit the tit school. After we hit the tit school.
Incest.
There you go.
So far. All right. Now, when this game comes out in September,
Bug taco
I'm still going to play it. All right, I am. And
oh my God, they
you gotta
hear me?
understand something.
What?
This game is not any online multiplayer. Thankfully, right? Let's be honest.
Yeah,
Mortal Kombat and
about
NetherRealm games in general, including Injustice and stuff, always have great single-player content. One of the major features and focuses of Mortal Kombat 1 will be the story. The story of Liu Kang becoming the god
what are you doing, step bro?
of the realm and rebooting everything.
That's a clip right there, folks.
In their characters.
Get that on the soundboards on all the channels.
They're on the side of evil now, and vice versa. But who is evil? Maybe Liu Kang's evil. We don't even know yet because the story's not out yet, right?
You're welcome.
So I'm fascinated by what the story
I'm
will
fascinated.
be. I always enjoy
For
the story
research,
of every
yes.
other realm game. It's the first
Fascinated
thing
by
I
the
do on
putty
purpose. I want to play through the story.
and being
the first
considerate.
2 days
I almost
have
forgot
the
about
game,
putty.
I like their story mode
Putty.
so much. Now, how
It's
long
getting
the story will be,
worse.
I don't know.
Yeah, it really is.
I think the shortest one ever was 5 hours.
I remember
It was-
pointing
was
that
8
out
hours.
like a year ago on
Mhm.
like a that being said call. That's how long ago it was. I called in and mentioned it.
Yeah. And I mean, the thing is that I think back then, you know, we didn't know as surely as we do now that he is drunk all the time, right?
Sure.
And I think that is legitimately an attempt to sound more articulate and less drunk and slurring.
Well, yeah, and you had mentioned his use of the word utilize too.
Yeah.
It's got to be connected to that.
That is a very good point. That it's definitely like sometimes when people are more wasted, they tend to use bigger words so they don't sound as drunk and stupid.
They
Right?
utilize bigger words.
I'm gonna utilize a bigger word.
So it could very well be 2-3 streams to get through the story of Mortal Kombat 1. Depends on how much
blinking
they
really
put into
hard,
it,
too.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's flashing his
Mortal
teeth a lot at
Kombat
me.
also
It's a sign
Yeah.
of
has
aggression.
always
It
typically
is.
had
I learned that from Dwight Schrute.
a really good single player content mode called the Crypt.
Oh, he's decompressing his
Don't-
fucking
Yeah.
gross spine.
Unannounced
Has
decompression.
always typically
You
I
just
feel
had
assaulted.
Usually
a
he'll say something
really
about
good
it.
single player content mode called the Crypt. Typically had
Holy shit.
It's like a bad little weed growing out of it.
A gouty little weed.
He's looking like he's legitimately doing push-ups or something here. Like,
Guys, he can't hold his body weight
oh
up.
my god.
Oh my
Philip.
god. Oh
Oh,
my god.
Philip.
He is getting bodied.
Yeah. He... oh, Philip.
Wait, I need a screenshot. Oh my god. He's getting fucking bodied, dude. Who's behind you, Phil?
No, it's under. He's riding someone dirty right now. Like
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. He's like
Welcome
he's
to the cum zone.
oh Philip. Oh, like he's cowgirl. He's riding like, you know, reverse cowgirl.
Yeah.
And he's going hard, right?
He's going to horde.
Or he's going hard.
Horde.
Oh, Philip.
Hemorrhoids. Ew. God.
Oh, it's when you do it in reverse, he seems so much more comfortable. Like, oh, that's better.
Oh, that felt good.
That's better.
their content mode called the Crypt. However, sorry, what I'm doing is I'm decompressing my back right now.
Oh, is that
They have already come out and said they are not going to have a Crypt in this one.
Holy
But they
shit.
did claim there will
Be a
be
life at the
significant
gout
single-player
post. There you go.
content.
You think
So
he
does that
takes
mean they
shots on
massively
those potty
extended the
breaks?
story
That's
mode?
a good. That's a
If
good
this
theory,
was 12 to
Shefty.
15 hours,
Definitely.
dude,
Yeah.
I'd be very happy. I'd be
That's
like,
a
wow,
good
they really
theory.
did a great job. But if the story mode's only 5 hours long and they took out the Crypt and they didn't add anything to replace it, that's going to piss me off. For those who don't know, the way the Crypt
That's
used to
right,
work,
he's
it was
into it.
always
Eye contact.
a completely different mode for single-player players where
Ricky
you'd run
Horny?
through
Ricky
this
Horny.
exploration world, and you'd solve puzzles, you'd fight enemies, you'd do challenges,
Phil.
and it basically added in a
You
ton
can
of
spell it
gameplay.
like
I
this.
remember, I think the Crypt in Mortal Kombat 11, wasn't it like pretty
Oh,
long,
hi, Mark.
right? Every Mortal Kombat has had it. All 3, 9, 10, and 11
Dude,
had it.
Tyrone
and added a
to
bunch of
decompress
content
his
into the
back,
game.
like-
I thought it was hilarious and fun.
Yeah,
It was some of
good call.
the most interesting content I did in Mortal Kombat. So if that's gone,
Can
I
you
hope there's a
shut up
replacement,
and move on to
or I
your
hope the story's
dumbass
longer. 'Cause I'm gonna be
DSPN
honest,
segment?
if this
No.
game has a short story.
Ow.
That was a quick little karate chop.
Because I'm going to be honest, if this game has a short story and the whole game plays online like what I just saw in the beta, this game's a fucking ripoff. Like,
Holy
it is
shit,
nowhere
Carlos, you're
near the
probably
value of
right.
Street Fighter 6, but they're charging
Jill is
more.
getting ready
Street Fighter
for
6 is $60,
Mrs.
this game's $7.
OIC.
Yep. Oh, I
So,
see.
I don't know. You know,
Oh,
this
I
really pisses me
see.
off.
Oh,
I'm very
damn,
disappointed.
dog.
Which he read and he called oish. He said
Oish?
oish.
At what I've
did?
seen.
Yes.
And here I am thinking, all this
I
time,
didn't hear
the
him
last
say
few
that,
weeks,
but I
what has
believe
been
you.
the big story in gaming?
Big story.
Baldur's Gate 3, right?
Oh my god.
The fact
Again?
that, oh my god,
fucking again.
Baldur's Gate 3 came out and it proves that you don't need to be a AAA studio with an unlimited ginormous budget. You don't have to be a multiplayer game with a games as a service model. You could be a single player game from a studio that just knows what they're doing, and you can pump out quality games. And this Baldur's Gate 3
Does he think
put
that
the whole
Baldur's
gaming
Gate
world
is
on
like
notice
indie?
that RPGs
Is it
need to
indie?
be up to that
No, it's not
standard
indie.
from now on.
It's not
And you
indie, but he
have
thinks it
game
is.
devs coming out
Yes.
saying, don't expect every game
That's
to be as good
interesting.
as Baldur's Gate 3. Well, guess what? That's exactly what's going on right now with Street Fighter 6.
Well,
Street
guess
Fighter 6
what?
came out and
Guess
so
why?
good that now all these other games that come out are going to have to live up to that standard. And if they don't, you're going to see that direct comparison of, you know, oh my God, head to head, Street Fighter 6 has so much, and this is so not as good. And
It's
that's
a
what's happening
different
with
kind
this
of
beta, 'cause from
game,
beta to beta,
dumbass.
Mortal Kombat 1 beta
What?
is bad compared to the Street Fighter 6 beta.
Okay, we're back
On
on
its own merits,
Mortal Kombat.
probably kind of similar to
Yep.
you have the game's online
This is
connections
really-
are inferior. So
Oh
Dented.
my
until
God.
this game comes out
Yeah, dented.
fully in September, I have no interest. Seriously, when it comes out in
Hey,
September,
you,
I'll be the
you're the
first
one
to
who
play the
paid
story
$500
mode,
for
do
the
other
privilege to
single-player
play it,
content
so I
there
don't know
is,
what you're
Right.
making to
try
me
out
about
various
this.
characters in
Right.
training mode.
They don't
and
have
then
a
go online and
publisher,
play
so
with
they're
them, and like I said,
technically
the
independent.
characters, that's not
Okay.
necessarily the ones
Yeah,
that I
I
love
mean,
so
like-
much in the game right
like
now.
indie-
I
Yeah,
know, like
the
Scorpion,
studio is like you
Smokes
said,
in it, right?
huge studio
Reptile,
and people. It's not.
if
It's
they
not.
have any
Maybe
of
it
the
might not be
cyborgs. I
triple
don't know
A.
if
It's
any
not
of the cyborgs
EA
are in it
or
Right.
but like
whatever.
Cyrax,
But
Sector, those
But
are
it-
some of my favorites.
It's
I
not like the
Garrus in the
studio
last
that
one,
did
but I probably say with
Unpacking
Garrus in
or
this one.
something.
So
Right.
there's
Or like
characters I'm
Acid
thinking, all right,
Wizard.
these are the
the
ones I
single
wanna
dev
use,
who
right?
did
So
Baba
maybe
Is
that'll make the
You,
game more fun for me
or
once they're out.
Right.
But
I think there's only
for
one
me,
dev
right
behind
now,
Inscription too. I'm not sure.
super disappointment. Man, am I glad I did
It's
not
extremely
plan to play this
possible.
all
They
weekend.
devolved or
Originally, I was
published
going to play
them.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday,
I'm very
but it just so
curious about that
happened
now. I love
that
it.
my Friday had to be my day
Me
off
too.
this week, so it made it limited to Saturday and Sunday. And after playing it Saturday, I don't even want to play it today.
I don't even want to
Seriously.
play it anymore. Okay, seriously.
So, the heftiest.
Ooh, he did a. Did he do an ear wiggle? He did. Whoa!
So-
Yeah, he's doing that a lot. I noticed that too. Holy shit!
Get-
What the fuck? How do you do it like that? What the fuck?
I've never noticed that before. Oh, he's swallowing. Yeah, he's swallowing mucus.
Yeah, but I don't do that with my ears when I swallow.
That's very
Like,
true.
what?
Fuck.
So the developer was Daniel Mullins Games.
Nope. Yeah, that was a big swallow right there. That was like he had to process. That's like he swallowed.
Jesus.
That's like he swallowed the mucus from his ear canals. Like you just drained. It's like he was
God.
breathing through his ears just there.
Yeah.
So-
Wow.
That was a crazy wiggle.
The heftiest chonker.
Hefty.
You know that
The heftiest
Chonker? You know that Daniel Mullins
heftiest
is from Vancouver, BC?
chonker.
Huh, I did not know that. Listen,
The heftiest chonker.
Chonker.
why do you think that's funny?
I don't know.
So,
Why is it funny?
The heftiest chonker.
Is it because
The heftiest chonker says, "Have you played the Injustice game?" Says MK11.
What?
I've been copying that. It feels
is that
so
is that what you call your wife?
MK9 and 10
Yeah,
had an
exactly.
overall better flow. At least the story will be good.
Sorry, ALP.
I agree with you.
Not sorry.
I agree with
I
you.
agree with
you. I agree
It's
with
too
you.
slow, too clunky, too bogged down. I don't care about your 4,000 animations. Just make the game play good. But it has to look
Play
pretty.
good?
Fuck that.
How about
make the game
play
play
well?
good and be fun to play first,
Play good.
and then be pretty second. But it doesn't seem like that's what they cared about.
Pretty. Pretty.
I don't like the way he said that.
Okay. So anyway, that's why
Yeah, his chat's
I'm
kind of
not
dead.
playing Mortal Kombat 1 today. All right?
Or it was.
It's just weird because, for me, I had no
Someone in his
plans
chat,
on playing Street Fighter today.
Said, "Why don't
During
you
the
get
daytime, I was going to
good?"
do the community night, and this is probably
Nice.
the final community night tonight for a while. But now I was like, well, what am I going to do? Well, I already told you guys that the
You can do
React
anything.
show is tomorrow. DSP
Do
versus
nothing.
Internet,
I don't
my weekly
care.
Clips React show.
Go
I
away.
already rescheduled it for Monday. If I put it back to Sunday, half the people won't be able to show up and watch it. That's
No
not
one's
fair,
going to show up and watch
right?
it anyway.
So I purposefully
Phil.
didn't
Right.
do that.
Why would
well,
you
I
want to
could
do the
GTA
reaction
5,
on
but again,
Monday?
People weren't planning on being there for GTA 5, so you'd have more disappointed people. So
I don't
really,
know.
the only thing I can do in a moment's notice to fill in a gap is to basically do Street Fighter. So that's what we're doing.
Okay.
Okay.
And I
Why?
apologize
I
for
don't
those
care.
of you
Do
who,
what you want.
Literally, I don't
if
give a
you're in a
shit.
situation where you didn't care about Street Fighter 6 today, I, wasn't planning on it today, but the good news is
I think so too, Straight
this
Fox.
is going to be good progress for Street
think
Fighter
that'd be
6
a fun
because we're
idea.
trying to get my characters ranked up, and to have a whole extra 3-hour stream
We
today
are?
will be really, really good. to be able to make progress with Honda. I'm
Wait,
hoping I can
so
actually get
why
him
is he
high up
doing
into
the
diamond
react
rank.
tomorrow?
We'll see how it goes.
I don't get it.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
I know for a fact a lot of you are going to leave. Like right now,
Because
we
it's
have
like an
400
eight-day.
people
It's
on
like
the stream
a. It's
who
like
wanna hear my
a.
opinion
You
on
just
what
came off an
Honda
8-day
won.
week or something.
I guarantee you,
Mhm.
at least 200
Oh,
people
so
are
that
gonna
means
leave.
Decepticon.
Seriously, I would guess we'll probably have
Okay.
300 people
Yeah,
here for
I guess
Street Fighter
so.
today.
I wonder if he
Because I've
does
been playing
that.
for 3 months.
I'm curious
and I
too.
wasn't planning on
Uh-oh.
doing it
Maybe
today.
you
and I
got.
apologize. I'm trying
Maybe
to
that's
put
a
out
story.
content
You
for
just got
guys,
told and you
and,
got ditched.
You know, it is what it is.
He does.
No,
He didn't know
oh
about it the whole
God, no.
time.
Sadly, this
I'm
is
not. I'm not
not
doing
good.
it. No,
you
no,
know?
no. Okay, so he
So
doesn't
I'm
have
happy
anything
that you guys tuned in for the
that's
Mortal
good.
Kombat
Okay,
segment.
okay.
But I'm sad
Good.
that you're probably not going
So I
to
was
care
gonna
about,
need- I was gonna
Street
need to
Fighter. It
tell
is what
him.
it is. It's just it's a makeup stream essentially. You know, the next 3 days.
Oh,
the
it's
schedule will be
makeup
as
stream.
planned, okay.
Great.
So
Yeah,
now
these
that I've said
characters
all
don't
of that,
game cucker.
Mm-hmm.
let's now talk about the schedule coming up.
Oh, wow, yay.
Oh my God.
So
He
today
just talked
it's gonna
about
be
it, dude.
ranked E Honda in Street Fighter 6. I'm currently at 2-star diamond, but I think I'm very
Great.
close to 3-star. So
Look at
within
this
just a little
low
bit, I should
T
probably hit
pose.
3-star diamond with him,
Yeah.
and then try to push forward and keep going. Will I get the 4-star diamond today? I don't know. Once you get to the diamond ranks, it gets tougher. We're essentially hitting the same spot that I was at on the Xbox with Honda. I was 3-star diamond. That's when I switched to PS5. So we'll see today, you know, how well I can do, and if I continue with my progress, or if my progress gets stifled a bit, we'll find
Shut
out
up.
together. All right, but I'm hoping.
Yeah, his
to push
fucking
for big
legs.
gains
It's
and keep getting
bad.
higher up, and
He
eventually.
needs some
jiggling.
fucking
Okay?
Xanax. He needs Xanax.
Tonight on the
dude.
live stream, it will be community night in Street Fighter 6, where I'll play a variety of characters, likely no Honda and no Blanca, but instead mix up with
Yeah,
the
I don't
that I've been
bouncing
using.
on that
I've
micro
actually really
deck.
enjoyed,
I know
playing,
he's
like,
been doing
like
this for so
Dalsim and
like
stuff like
the
that on
past
community
few
night.
weeks.
So
I don't
that'll
know
be fun
how he
tonight on
has
the live stream,
energy to
6:45
do this
p.m. Pacific time.
constantly
If you're
because
interested
it's
in playing in Street Fighter
constant.
6,
Yeah.
that's the time we set up a
I mean, he's
community
probably
and you have the
full of
opportunity to join and
anxiety.
play against me.
Oh, I'm
okay?
sure.
Tomorrow,
And that's extremely
no Street
uncomfortable
Fighter.
feeling.
It'll
It
be
sucks for him.
DSP
He needs to
versus
go to the
Internet.
goddamn
It will be
doctor.
Clips reaction
Something
over
is
on my
wrong with
sister
him.
channel,
I
DSP
do
Reacts, on
believe
the
there's
daytime
like
stream.
something
And the night stream
medically
tomorrow night is
wrong
the
here.
continuation of
Well,
Chrono
yeah.
Trigger.
At
Saturday
the
is
least,
only
at the
Chrono Trigger
least.
stream we're having of the week, but it's gonna be
Ambien
great playing the
would
game,
make
and I
you
can't wait
fall
to play more
asleep,
tomorrow
which
night with you guys.
be good for
Then
us,
Tuesday and
but for
Wednesday, it's the
him,
same
he
schedule
needs
both
some
days.
sort of anxiety
GTA 5
medication.
anniversary run on the first stream.
I believe that.
And a shortened 2-hour stream of Street Fighter 6 ranking each night.
Game of
I'll
his
probably do
wife.
Blanca
I mean, life. Ah!
Tuesday night, and then depending on how things go, either Honda or Blanca again on Wednesday night. depending on
Ambien
who
would
I
make
feel
him
like
be
playing more,
racist. Oh, I
okay?
didn't know that.
So
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. I hope you guys are
He
too.
just, like,
Should
that's
be
what,
fun.
Roseanne
That's the streaming
said.
week. I'm off on Thursday.
Big ups, well
This
splayed.
is a shorter
She
streaming
said
week.
that. They well,
Friday,
Yeah,
that's how you-
Armored Core 6 is out.
wrote she wrote like a racist tweet or something like that about someone.
Oh yeah,
saying
I remember.
And then she was like, I don't even remember doing that. I took like 2 Ambien last night, and I don't remember writing that tweet actually.
And I'll be
I've
playing Armored
forgotten
Core
about
6
that
as
completely.
it's been donated to me by a viewer. In fact, I think
Ketamine.
they actually just sent me the code
Ketamine.
to install it on my
Pretty
Xbox.
good.
So probably tomorrow when I turn on my Xbox for the React show, I'll install that. And,
That's true, Embode.
we'll be giving it a shot.
Weird.
Now, I don't know anything about Armored Core, and I told you guys I wasn't interested in the game, but then people said, oh, well, we want to see you play it, and someone offered
don't remember
to
the
donate it. So I
tweet
said,
she
since
wrote,
you're
but
donating it, I'll give it a
whatever.
shot. But remember, we're not committing here to a full playthrough whatsoever.
We're not?
I'm going to try it on Friday, maybe do another stream of it, and based on that, determine if it's something we keep playing or not. But I'm
Wait,
telling you
what?
it is.
What is it?
Friday
Oh,
night,
Armored
Friday
Core.
Night Fights
Yeah.
or Ranked Street Fighter.
Got it.
Saturday is
That
my
looks
big
pretty cool to me.
marathon event
Yeah, I'm
to
gonna play
celebrate
that.
my 15-year anniversary
I'll watch you
as
play
a
it.
content creator on
No,
the
you
internet.
won't.
It is going to be a
Fine.
marathon-style event where we're
Marathon
going to be
style
going down
event.
the lanes and
Style.
watching the clips that you guys have nominated as your favorite moments
Please
in
don't
my
point at
gaming
me like that,
history.
Phil.
All right? So people have
Right?
been nominating these for a while.
I've seen
We
where
have
your
a few
finger
more
has
days.
been.
Today's what, Sunday? So you have the rest of this week until Saturday to nominate. Now, how can you do
I'm
that?
not sure,
If you're a
Jessica.
channel member,
We've been
you have
speculating on that a
priority
lot, and
to
nobody
get
really
clips
knows.
watched. What you need to do is go to the main channel page here on DSP Gaming, the members tab, and you'll see that there was a thread posted at the beginning of the month. Please post up 2 clips.
Stop pointing at your
You'll
dick
see
like
that there was
this.
a thread.
You see that?
What the fuck? Wow.
like look at this. You can suck my dick. Like like why are you being so aggressive? You can suck my dick.
And you'll see that there was a thread posted at the beginning of
Cool,
the month.
thanks, Hermit.
Please post up
Yeah, that
2 clips.
15 years
up
of
to 2.
DSP thing just
In
looks
that
like
thread, with
progressive
timestamps
serial
or
killer.
descriptions of what
I
you
think is
find
what
are the best moments
that being
in my
said,
15-year history. It could be anything.
That's funny.
Could be gameplay. Could be a review. Could be a vlog. Could be a podcast.
I don't
be a
think he's gay
countdown.
either.
Anything that you think was funny or interesting and you'd like to see me react to, please do so. Now, if you're not a channel member,
What? There's the other
the
scrape
white.
and the white.
Yep.
open nomination.
Scrape into
However,
shirt white.
we
Oh,
are gonna
double.
watch channel members first.
Don't give me the
Holy
triple. Don't do me the triple like that,
Scrape.
man. Come
In
on.
that thread,
Scrape.
His-
Why?
So first, he dries off his finger on his mustache so that he has the maximum amount of friction on his finger, right?
timestamps and or descriptions.
He
of what
makes
you
sure that he
find
gets
are
it
the
on
best
his thumb
moments
too.
Twirly,
in my
yep.
15-year
Yep,
history.
twirly,
Could be
twirly.
anything. Could be gameplay.
Good.
Could be a review. Could be a
Move
vlog.
my
checked
hand.
his
podcast,
finger
could be
before.
a
Obviously,
countdown.
yeah.
Anything that you think was funny or interesting and you'd like to see me react to,
Okay. Here we go. Come on.
please do so. Now,
Okay.
Ow.
He literally leans into this and winds it up like.
Yeah.
Like this is like what I would expect in an anime to have like the sound of like when
Crunchy
someone
corn,
like
yum.
slashes through someone and chops off their head.
Yeah. Like the ring of a blade.
Yeah, exactly. So he discovered whatever he discovered there, and then that's a massive shirt wipe because you could see it rubbing on his shirt. There,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. He's got a nice like little stripe of oil on his shorts now. Or his shirt.
And that wasn't good enough. So he's got he looks to his left to see if there's any.
He's like, oh no.
If there's any hostiles in the area. Okay, no, it's safe to do a double face scrape because this was a double face shake, by the way, because he does two
Double.
passes.
Yeah.
Right. So this is massage.
Right. Oh, look at his nose while he's doing it. He's really pulling his skin.
Is he palpating the snort sacks here?
Look at that.
No. Is he
Oh, holy fuck.
POV? You're
That's not good for your skin, by the way.
POV. You're the doctor giving birth to Phil Burnell.
Oh my god.
And then into the double shirt wipe. The
That's
double
so
shirt wipe.
Gross, man. Like if your face is this oily,
Yeah.
wash it.
your face. Wash your face.
yeah.
He's pupating. He's palpating the snort sacks here, trying to milk out any excess fluid for use on his face.
however, we
He's
are
gotta
going to
make
watch
room
channel
for
member
more
submissions
lies.
first and then go to the
Correct.
open nominations.
He's
Open
pupating.
nominations
Thank you,
are
Reno Ryan.
in a thread that I created at the beginning of the month. If you're
Get some
interested right
toner.
now, type
No,
exclamation point retrospective
He has
into
too
the
much
stream chat,
oil on his
and the
face.
bot will post up the link. You click on that link, you go to the thread, and that's where you're going to nominate your favorite moments. Please do so. All right, now, near the end of this week, probably let's say
Feel my thought
Tuesday-ish,
for me.
I'm going to check and see how many nominations we have. And if we have a good amount, then we're good. But what if we don't have enough? What if I look and we don't seem to have enough for a whole day? Then what I might do is open it up and say,
If
hey
we have a
guys,
good
you can
amount,
submit
we're
as many
good.
as you want. I didn't
we
want
have
to
a
do that
bad
right
amount,
away.
we're
I
bad.
wanted to limit it to 2 nominations per person, simply because I didn't want someone going in there and nominating 400 clips.
Yeah,
dominating
Derek.
everything we watched during
Oh,
the
sounds
event.
good. Regis
But
Filgen,
it really
thank you.
depends on how many.
What?
I literally have
He
not
says
looked
he's
at those
dropped
spreads in 2
everything
weeks.
to do
So I don't know
something
how
for
many
us. He's
nominations
working on
we
something
have.
for us. He's
Okay?
dropped
I'll
everything.
give it a look,
for
like
it.
I
Thank you.
said,
Thank you very much.
and
Thank
I'll
you.
let you know probably in a couple
That's very
times.
nice.
So you'll know if you have opportunity to go and submit more if you'd like to, okay? But please, the more that you submit, the better. During this day, we're going to do so much fun stuff. It's going to be a
Please, no one is submitting anything, and I'm starting to wonder if there were any good moments in my history.
Please.
Relax.
Please.
Please. About the past. We're gonna tell
Please.
my story about how I became a YouTuber back in the day and how things changed in about 5 years.
It, dude.
Everyone has heard this. We all know. People who don't know you have heard this
Fair.
story.
I don't know what
Like,
yet. I'm going to get
I
something.
think
at the
my
liquor
mom
store this
knows.
week. Food. My wife is
Do you
going
think
to
he'll wipe it through his hair
multiple
soon?
kinds of food. Don't know what yet. She's determining that. She's going to be looking up recipes this week.
Talk about my life.
And making
Please.
food that we're going to try together
Please.
live. So it's going to be a laid-back anniversary party with retrospective vibes and all kinds of fun stuff going on. It should be a great
Retrospective
time.
vibes. Man, I'm really vibing out to looking back into the past. Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, I love missing yesteryear. That's gonna be great.
That's a real vibe, man. I'm feeling it, man. Yeah.
Mhm.
You got any retro style vibes you'd like to share with me? What are the other things?
And making food that we're going to try together live. So it's going to be a
some food?
laid-back
Can I have some?
anniversary
No?
party
Okay.
We're
with
gonna have some retrospective
vibes, all
food.
kinds of fun stuff going on. It should be a great time to basically celebrate.
Bro,
the
I'm
October
vibing.
gaming season. And we're so
Yeah, I
inundated
read
with
that
new games,
too.
we don't have time
That
to
was
do
pretty
kind
good,
of stuff
Sleepy,
anymore,
like that.
Okay, so that'll be cool.
Yeah, how are we gonna
then
try
on
your
Sunday,
food?
it'll be DSP versus the Internet, the React show, and then Sunday night, I believe I said we do more Chrono Trigger. And then what we're gonna do for that week, Wednesday is alternate GTA 5 and Armored Core on the
It's the
daytime
truth.
streams,
It's trying to come
Street Fighter and
out.
Chrono Trigger on the night streams. Okay, now
15-year-old
here's the
food.
thing.
Yeah.
I've already been asked, are you gonna play Starfield early? Because Starfield comes out on the 6th for Game Pass.
Why don't you
subscribers,
want
which
to
I am.
play Starfield?
Well, some people have
Like,
said, well, are you
fuck
going to
off.
play it early? Like, for example, earlier this year when you played Hogwarts Legacy early, you paid a little extra, but you
my
got
God.
it early and you played it, and we loved that. We could do
Uh-huh.
that with Starfield.
We loved it, Phil.
I
We
believe
loved
you
it.
have to
Phil.
understand something. Then I can't
loved it.
be investing in a million other games. So, for example, you
Bro.
want Armored Core. Well, I'm going to play it a couple streams. But if you want me to play Starfield early, I
You
don't
gotta
know if I'm gonna
pay.
keep playing Armored Core. We got
Stokes wants to know what is the best kind of food to get on a Sunday.
About another 10 to 15 hours
Out of
left in
the
it.
choices of
food.
So
the
we gotta
planet
keep going with that
Saturn,
till it's done.
tacos, and a
And obviously
cheeseburger,
it's
I
gonna
guess
be
I would
that
say
and Armored Core,
tacos.
but now if we're doing Starfield,
Ooh,
then what do we
I would
do
go
with
for
Armored Core,
Chinese.
right?
Tacos
So
are
there's
more of
gotta
a
be
Tuesday meal,
choices.
though.
Oh, out of
There's
those
got to be, you know,
choices,
what's
is
the
that...
more important priority? What do more
It's
people want to
Saturn,
see?
planet
I don't
Saturn.
know.
to
So,
me, that's
Oh,
what it looks like.
Saturn. I was thinking it looked like soup.
let's see what happens.
Oh, soup.
If I
Okay.
like Armored Core,
I'm having a
and you guys like
stew.
it, we might have a
I'll have a
conundrum.
good soup on a Sunday.
I don't know what
Go
the
to-
best
I would
solution
probably
be.
go to
If I
Culver's.
play
for one
Armored
of
Core,
those
I don't really
butter
like it that much.
burgers.
But then you
Ooh,
guys want
I don't know what that is.
Starfield
That sounds
early,
really
then
good.
maybe I could do
They're
it. Just so you know,
really
if
good
you
burgers.
have the
They're
Starfield
really good.
Pass,
I don't know what Culver's
the
is
advanced
either.
copy of Starfield
Dude,
is like
they
$30.
have like
So
cheese
it's not like you have
curds,
to pay
like fried
$60,
cheese.
$70. It's
Ooh,
$30 to
let's
play a
go.
little early.
Oh, they're so good. Well,
Excuse me.
you're gonna come here, and we're gonna do that stuff.
So,
They got
yeah.
Culver's in town. We'll
Let's see
go.
what happens.
Sounds good.
All right, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Let's talk
Yeah,
about
Culver's
it as
is
it's
shit,
happening
man.
and determine exactly what we want to do. But that's the schedule for the next couple of weeks. Okay, everybody?
Okay, everybody?
Fair enough?
Fair,
All right.
Sound good?
I don't really have any gaming news today. Just so you guys know, I
Great.
looked and I didn't see any new news or articles or anything going on.
Why don't you check now?
Who do you mean? Wait. There's
Although
AT
Elon Musk
research.
continues to
Who's
make an
AT?
ass of
Are you
himself.
talking about Ann Lee?
So remember, I
Aquateal.
talked about how on my
Oh,
day off,
Aquateal.
Elon
Fuck,
Musk
sorry.
posted up on
That's
Twitter
rude of
saying
me.
that he
Yeah,
wanted to get rid of the
Aquateal's
block
lovely.
feature, and then Community Notes corrected him.
I
and
haven't
said,
ever seen her
actually,
name like
you
shortened.
can't do that.
Mm.
You need a block feature to be on the Google
I know
Play
all
Store or
the
Apple Store.
acronyms.
It's part of the
Ah,
internet to be an app on
you're
there and
just
a
in the
social app.
know. You're
I'm
hip.
just,
So
I'm
Elon
just
Musk
great.
posted up again
Yeah.
and said, "Oh
Yeah.
no, that
Get
community
a
note was
custard
incorrect and was removed."
and cheese
then the
curds,
community
both
note went on
in their
that post and
burgers.
said, "No, it
So good.
wasn't. Here's the community note. It
Even their
still
fries
exists.
are
It hasn't been
yum,
corrected.
yum,
You're
yum.
lying."
Elon
His
Musk
own
posted
app
up
is correcting
again?
him over and over.
Yeah.
He just continues to screw up. So
He
I don't
continues
know.
to screw
But, I
me.
mean, we could sit here all day. If we really wanted to sit here and make fun of everything he did wrong, we wouldn't have time to do anything else.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so let's just say whatever, par for the course. But yeah, there's no other real
Wow,
news
Phil.
going on right now.
Rude.
So let's do some shout outs. All right, and then we'll get
Mm,
to
sounds good.
if we have time for Q&A. But let's do the shout outs first and see where we go from there. Now, just a reminder.
Oh boy.
Yesterday we kind of said goodbye to Game Tracker. All right.
Are
so
you
he's not gonna-
serious that you're giving
So-
him a second day segment about this?
So I
Just a
need for you
reminder.
guys.
Are you
be around
serious?
anymore to support Street Fighter streams.
I need you guys to
No people
support.
freaking out. Where's Game Tracker? Why didn't he tip for the Street Fighter stream?
Oh
Because
my
he's not around.
God.
He gave us his goodbye yesterday. That kind of a send off.
Oh
And
my
maybe he'll come back from
God.
time to time, but he's not going to be around for these Street Fighter streams. All right. So
Oh
that's
my
just a
God.
given. Now. Understand that. All right.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
If you don't know what I'm talking
Has
about,
anybody
watch yesterday's
else
podcast. There was a whole segment
Ever
on it,
gotten
all
this
right?
like Viking funeral?
Okay.
Thing?
Uh-uh.
So let's get to shout outs here
I don't
on the
think
YouTube
so.
side of things.
Snort,
We'll
snort.
start off
It's
with
so
Nobert.
hard
Super
to
supporter
say
channel member.
goodbye
I really
To
appreciate
yesterday.
joining the member community. Shell Ryukin is here this morning and did a $10 super chat. What's going on, Shell Ryukin? I don't know if you're still
Oh,
here.
what's going on, Shell
He says,
Ryukin?
hope you're doing well. I got third
Shell
out of 50
Ryukin.
players at a convention for Street Fighter 6. They had a massive pot bonus for the top 3. I fought 3
Three?
teams in my bracket and other characters.
Oh,
Marisa
I
is
get
high
it.
tier in my
Honestly,
opinion.
like
Well,
weed.
good for you. Winning, getting or placing, I should say, at any tournament for Street Fighter 6
Yeah,
right now is a
Sleepy.
big
Yep,
accomplishment
yep,
considering the insane amount of competition that there is for the game. And of course, the fact that Ken is so
Yeah.
ridiculously overpowered. I'm glad to hear that you helped along. I hope you won some good money there for making top 3. Congratulations.
Game Tracker said he needed to focus more on work.
Brad,
Yeah,
Did
sorry.
he
up this membership
around?
for 18
I'm too
months at
busy.
the
My life is
ultra
too
level.
busy
Thank you
to
so
give
much,
Phil
Brad, for 18
$30
months
a
of
day
support.
anymore.
He says,
Yeah.
it's bizarre to
So I
me that
quit.
NetherRealm
I'm out.
Studios is so committed to making
Yeah.
the game clunky.
Oh my god.
Hey,
He
stop
says,
rocking, bud.
Capcom and Arxis keep making games with much more fun, new movement and defensive options and mechanics. Their fans deserve better. It's weird. Like when I played Mortal Kombat 11,
We heard this already.
Can't.
all of their fighting games must now
Right,
live
doesn't
up
he
to.
do? He did.
And if we've got
He
Mortal
did do
Kombat 1
overnight
coming out,
tips.
it's inferior,
So
and
what
we've got
the fuck?
Tekken 8 coming
Yeah,
out,
I think all
right.
of his tips,
People have the
pretty
right
much
to
all of his
call it
tips were
People should be
overnight.
calling it out. It
Uh-huh.
shouldn't be the whole FGC sugarcoats it because they want
Yeah,
you
he's working on his
to
sexy.
How do you stream? Enough
Really,
ever.
Phil?
Look, the cameos are so fun.
Oh.
Look at this crazy fucking combo
Wow,
I figured out.
so
Oh, it's the best game.
butthurt.
Oh, by the way, shower me with money on my stream. Oh, it's the best game. Oh, by the way, shower me with money on my stream.
Yeah, it's not about the money
Enough of
for
this
me.
bullshit. We're tired of it. They literally did the same thing in Street Fighter V. 7 fucking years. How do you not realize this shit?
Shut
This is
up.
what they do. I don't get
You're
it. How people
such a
for 7
crybaby.
years were fooled. Then all of a sudden, all their stories change.
Yum.
And they hate Street Fighter V
Yum.
now. Even though they told you they loved it for 7 years, but now you believe them on Mortal Kombat 1. Like, what on earth? Anyway,
I
so
spelled that wrong.
Is cute for the super chat. What a name.
Spelled cheeseburger.
There you go.
What a
All right.
name.
So now we get to the tip side of things. And like I said, there will be no more Game Checker tips unless he decides to
the
come
Grim
by one day and do a random tip. But there will not be daily tips from Game Checker for Street Fighter.
Okay.
So our
We
first
don't
tip
care.
for the day
Dude. Come
is a
on.
$2 tip from Lady Charisma. Says, in all honesty, the
Did
only
I
fighting
fuck
game
that
out
up?
now that can really hold a candle to Street Fighter 6 is Guilty Gear Strive. I know it's not your cup of tea, but the online for it is up there with Street
I think
Fighter.
it's Hamburger,
You know,
actually.
Again, I'll take your word for
Hamburger?
it. And I'm certainly
Jesus.
not going to crap on
It
it. I
is,
didn't
you're right.
play it.
I was wondering if that.
Guilty Gear franchise has just never really been my cup of tea. I even tried to play it in the 90s, or excuse me, in the early 2000s. A lot of my FGC friends were getting into Guilty Gear.
Oh my God,
So when we
that's so
traveled to play
good.
Street Fighter, they would also enter Guilty Gear and play in those tournaments. And someone like Nerd Josh was fucking incredible at that game. Like, he was super duper good at Guilty Gear, and he was winning tournaments and stuff. So, you know, I will give credit where credit is due, and I'll be honest, when I used to go to EVO and watch tournaments, I really enjoyed watching Guilty Gear. I did. Like, I understood the gameplay elements. I just knew I didn't have the skill execution to do them. But I would watch these complex combos and interrupts, and I was like, damn. This game has so
and I was
much
like,
to it. It
damn.
was very fun to watch at a competitive level.
Damn, I hate
but
them.
I'm just no good at it, and I never really liked it that much. So.
Okay. Great. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only
By the way,
23 minutes to
we
go,
got a bunch
Phil.
of idiots here. Let me just get rid of them now.
Oh, really? What
idiots.
idiots? Who are the idiots? You have not evolved in 15 years. You are the same beggar as you've always been. I'd argue you've devolved over this time with your unhinged rants and abuse towards chat. Get some help. Okay.
Oh, tell him, brother.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Experiac. Experiac. I like that.
By the way, as you can see, we got a
Pretty
bunch of
good.
idiots here. Let me just get rid of them now.
We got a bunch of idiots. We have one idiot.
Dumb troll accounts spamming the
Bunch of
chat, so let's get
idiots.
rid of it.
I think he said one message. Is that a spam? Hello?
So
No,
NC
that's one
friend.
That was
message.
one message.
Yeah,
Complex
you
at competitive
fucker.
level. But
Fucking
I'm just no
asshole.
good at it, and I never really liked it that
Fuck
much.
yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, as you can see, we got a bunch of idiots here. Let me just get rid of them now. Some dumb troll accounts spamming the chat, so let's get rid of it.
Yeah, let's get rid of it. Okay.
Okay, did I get rid of these morons?
I don't know. Did you get rid of the one guy who said something? Phil, you can
I
see.
received
I received.
Yeah, Nightbot is
a
fucking
$1
scamming.
tip from an anonymous tipper saying, when did you first start to dislike the FGC?
Yeah, he's
Has
not
it been
gonna
a day
address
for them
trolling.
growing over the
No.
years? You know,
No.
when you say the FGC, it is a very generic term.
Yeah, him
And I should very much clarify
addressing
that
the
I
troll
never had
messages.
an overall
Literally,
negative opinion
Snood
on
and
the
I
FGC.
go back and
It's
look.
various elements about the FGC.
Yeah.
If
Alright.
he
just-
just
So,
removed it,
When I was part of the
we wouldn't have
FGC
known.
fighting in community, it was grassroots.
right?
Yeah,
What
he
that
doesn't have to
means is
bring it
there was
up
no
every time. Like, that's the
financing
thing is I wouldn't have been
from
looking at his
companies,
chat
there
if
was
he
no
hadn't said something
sponsorships,
about
there
it.
was
And
no
that's
Capcom
exactly
Right.
why
funding,
he
there was
doesn't
no
have his
tournament
chat on his
circuits.
screen.
None
by
of
the
that
way.
existed. It
Yeah.
very much was, if you like competitive fighting games, you're supporting them with your own effort, your own money. You're doing it yourself.
Mod
Your own effort.
versus gold.
There was no one of the game to keep Street Fighter alive, as opposed to, oh, the giant money of this, right? What's happened is when Street Fighter 4 came out and
Yes,
became
he is
giant business,
very
became a
regarded.
mainstream game,
Yeah.
and everyone was buying it. And now all of a sudden, game pads, joysticks, peripherals, all these things became profitable. All these companies
What?
jumped on the sponsorship bandwagon. Now esports teams started to be created around
Why?
fighting games, correct?
Really?
This entire podcast has been about fighting games to this.
And this is
Many.
what
All of
happens
it.
with everything.
All of it.
It happens with sports,
Why did I wanna do
happens
this
with any
today?
entertainment
I don't know.
medium,
I'm
and now
having
it's
fun with
happening
you
with
at
fighting
least.
games.
Yeah,
is
that's
that
good.
you have a whole
other
community
people.
based around this. If this doesn't happen, they don't prosper. So
Well,
you
yeah.
get a game that comes
No
out,
one
and it's
does.
inferior,
We
it's
all
gonna
need
happen,
money.
it's
That's
great.
what happens,
Why?
Phil. Sorry.
Because they got
Right.
paid to say it.
Stop
because
doing
they're somehow
that.
going to benefit
Please.
from that game doing well, right? If Mortal Kombat 1 flops right now,
Oh my god.
people will still be playing Street Fighter 6 and other games. But that's a
Capitalism,
potential
am I right?
new game they can get big money pushing and playing and having content on.
Oh yeah, he
Uh-huh.
didn't spell Lady
And they don't
Charisma right
want
either. It's Lady
that
Charisma.
game to flop
Nice.
because that is a big money
Pretty
bag.
good sound
You
weapon.
understand? So that never existed back in the day. Back in the
That's
day,
'cause you
it's
don't
not-
have.
brutal.
It's not
honesty
back in the
fighting
day
game.
anymore,
When the
Philip.
game
I'm
came out,
sorry.
It sucked.
It's
It
not.
sucked. There was a few
Go
times
live in the
when
past,
fighting games
buddy.
came out in the 2000s and people just shat the fuck out of them. For example, Capcom
Whoa.
Fighting Jam. So Capcom had not made a major fighting game in many years. Like the last one was Capcom vs SNK 2. All of a sudden, 2-3 years later, they came out with Capcom Fighting Jam.
Money,
If that came out
money.
today, the entire FTC would say, "Oh, it's the best game ever. Look at this. The game's oh my god, you got to play it. You got look at it's amazing. Look at the fucking gameplay elements and everything." Because they all got paid to say it.
He
They
just
benefit
is
by pushing
using
it.
the
You're gonna
fucking
watch
fight
their
stick
streams if they say it's
because
good,
he
right?
wants to
Back
look
then, you want to know what happened?
cool.
The entire fighting
He just
community
wants to have
took a
spent
big
money on
steaming
something.
Dino dump on
That
it.
Also,
and said,
I don't know.
"This game's
Did you know that fight stick was being promoted in Evo? And
No.
there was like a coupon code you could use, and I think Maximilian Dude was one of the people who was like partnered with it.
I think I heard that, but I
but-
forgot.
But Phil presumably just got his on Amazon and did not get the 20% discount. He just saw a commercial for Evo and chose not to use the coupon code for it. And yeah,
And I bet
been,
he wouldn't have anyway because it's Maximilian Dude.
yeah, and because he's a caveman, he's an ape,
Right.
right? Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, he paid full price for a joystick that he's now smashing like an ape all day when he loses at Street Fighter. So that's fun.
Wow. That's
Suck
awesome.
shit.
What a
It's the
cool
same
guy.
graphics
Yeah,
that's
you suck
stolen
shit.
from other fighting games. The gameplay elements are shitty
What?
and broken. It plays like crap.
Whee!
No one's gonna play this outside of
Whoa.
one major tournament because there was a major tournament in Japan, and there were
A
regional
tournament in
qualifiers
Japan?
for it. So I remember going to Texas, and in the Texas tournament, I forget which one it was, Texas Showdown probably. They had qualifiers to go to Japan and play this tournament as an American qualifier. And so I went and I played in it, and I lost. I was actually very close to qualifying,
Yeah, he
but I
does.
didn't qualify.
He does, Super Trevor. He
I
does.
think Justin Wong, and a few others. But that's what I mean. Like back then, that was it. You know, that was one tournament for it. After that, everyone was like, that game doesn't exist.
That's
No one even
true.
acknowledges
He
Capcom
does
fighting game
all
anymore. They act like it
definitely
never
things
existed.
except for
Why?
life.
Because back then people were honest. Today, they'd fucking be playing it like crazy. Oh, yeah, it's great. Come on, everyone, come to my stream and play Capcom Fighting Jam. By the way, sponsored by this team, sponsored by Capcom, sponsored by this peripheral.
Sponsored by this joystick.
Sponsored. Make money.
Yeah,
That's what I
yes.
don't like about the modern FGC.
Well,
Yeah.
making money, yeah, clearly, because you spend all your money and you make dog shit decisions and you get banned from things and no one wants to be around you, so nobody wants to pay you money because you're dog shit. So yeah, I wouldn't appreciate people making money if me making money was impossible because I was the rudest, most fucking unlikable piece of shit on the planet too. Yeah, I'd hate that.
Yeah.
There's no honesty.
Zerglue, I'm pretty
Where
sure
the
he's
fuck's the
looking over
honesty?
there
Why
to
did
look at
the entire
himself
FGC
in his
lie
camera.
Yes,
to people
literally,
about
he
Street
is.
Fighter 5 for 7
Yeah.
years. I was the
Call it
only
looking at the
fucking
data.
person who
Whoa.
came out and launched 5 for 7 years.
What is
I
he
was
crying
the
about?
only fucking person who came out at launch said this game is terrible. Here's all the fucking reasons why. And
So,
they're like, oh no,
it's
don't listen to him.
probably
It's great.
just
7 years
you.
later, everyone's tune changed. Everything I said was correct. It took 7 years.
I hate you.
7 years and a much better game to come out to replace it. So now they can be honest. So why? That's what I hate about the modern FGC. That's why I have resentment towards it. Listen, they can sit
Is
there
it, or is it because everybody fucking hates you and they clown on you all day long and they kick the shit out of you at games, in games and IRL, and every single person who has ever come in contact with you mocks you for how stupid and repulsive you are? Is it that?
Zerglu actually meant the other direction, and I think it's because you had mentioned this last time. He's looking for answers, right?
Yeah, but that's still when you look to the left. That's where people tend to go when they're thinking of reasons. But his TV's over there, so his reflection is probably his reflection is probably in that too. If it's not on right now, so he's it's another thing for him to look at himself, right?
They can make fun of me all they want. They say, Darkseid feels no good at fighting games.
But it seems to get to you, Phil. Can we really make fun of you?
About any of that. I don't.
Oh, you don't?
What I care about is them being disingenuous to their own fan bases to make money. That's what pisses me off.
What?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Okay.
By having opinions that are different than yours, they're being disingenuous. Very cool.
Right. It's not the same opinion, so.
Okay. Anyway, and by the way, I was the same way back in the day when I was part of the FGC in the 2000s.
Everyone hated you.
I was always the one who said what no one else would say, and even though a lot of people always disliked me in the community because of it, I was the one who would go out and say what needed to be said and be honest. And a lot of people don't like brutal honesty; they can't take.
Yeah, because it's not brutal honesty if it's just you acting like a piece of shit about everyone and everything and just making up baseless claims to be an asshole about it, Phil. That's what people don't like, okay?
You're just doing it to be a contrarian,
right?
Yes.
You want to be.
Want to.
Good God. He wants to stand out.
We have a little bit of extra time. I've done all the
doesn't know how to do it in
a little bit of extra time. If anyone would like to ask me a question, if any other contributions come in, right?
Exactly. He thinks that his opinion is fact. It's not. It's because those delusions of grandeur.
Jump into Honda today.
I want to rock. and now I want to rub my nose.
It would be great
I
today,
want
guys,
to
again.
smash my nose.
Look at his face. His nose is like
red.
Yeah, and I mean, I get that he's been like rubbing it and fucking with it and shit. It might be allergies.
Sure.
But he also could just be drunk.
Sure.
Today, guys, again. So for today's Honda stream.
You have to smash your
I
nose
continue my
hard.
efforts to get Honda ranked up. All right,
guys.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Today, I'm gonna try to be a little bit more positive.
Well, now it's a little less.
Yeah.
What? Look at me like
I'm
that
gonna be
again,
honest with you
Philip.
guys. Today, I'm gonna try to be a little bit more positive.
Oh no! I need to get that. You okay, Snood? I don't hear you.
I hate this. I really, really hate this. Philip.
Oh.
I'm gonna try to be a lot more positive.
Holy fucking shit, dude.
Senpaku.
Absolute senpaku. I am taking that. Got that too. Whipping his head back.
That's really good. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. Today, I'm going to try to be a little bit more positive. I feel like playing Street Fighter 6 recently has been toxic. Been a little bit too salty. I'm going to try to be better today. I'm still going to be salty. But rather than get so over the top, crazy, full of rage, upset, I'm just going to try to analyze.
Don't try to fucking hide from me, you frisky nose digger. I see what you're doing. Okay? You can't just put your fingers in front of your nose and move them all about. What the fuck is this movement?
Holy shit. Picks their nose with their thumb.
But he's like, again, he is stroking the snort sacks, trying to move around some of this mucus or something. Wait.
Upset. I'm just gonna try to analyze what happened.
Ew, he liked it, man.
In a factual manner, as opposed to me screaming and insulting.
Oh.
I'm gonna actually try to be a little better today. I don't know how it's
Tickle,
gonna
tickle,
work.
tickle,
but
tickle, tickle, tickle.
Are you serious? Sorry, we've just been laughing at his face and like listen,
Sure.
but like listen to what he's saying.
And why I
Sure.
lost in a factual manner, as opposed to me screaming and insulting. I'm gonna actually try to be a little better today. I don't know how it's gonna.
So, are you saying that all of that is bullshit and that you're just pretending and you're just like baselessly calling people names and baselessly calling people pieces of shit and fucking losers and fucking
Because they don't
cheaters?
deserve it.
Imagine what that must have been like in person, right? Because I guarantee you, he a couple of times has slipped up and called somebody a cheater to their face. Has been like,
Oh, sure.
"Oh, you're fucking cheating, man. It's like like your joystick's way better, man. It's like my fucking cheating."
Yeah.
Like, and I don't know, man. I wonder if he's ever actually gotten shouted at. Surely someone. No, I don't know. If that had happened, I feel like if that had happened, someone would have said something. Someone would have talked about the story of him getting fucking shouted at. I don't know.
Sure.
Work. I'll be honest. You got playing Street
Nope.
Fighter.
Yes,
but I'm
you're
gonna
a
try my
dickhead.
best today to do a little better and to not
Oh,
be
really?
as
Lord of Thunder says
Oh,
he
yeah,
can
Lord-
confirm that he was shouted at in the old days.
salty
That's
and
funny.
toxic.
Yeah, I always
love
figured
that.
that
Do my
Lord
best
Thunder
and
was
Call me
around.
out if you think I'm being
that.
salty and toxic. All right, go right ahead.
God.
It's probably gonna
Yeah, and then you're gonna ban them for telling you that you are.
You can call me out. I'm being really truthful right now, by the way, guys. I'm not gonna
I'm
get pissed
closing my
off at you.
eyes.
Yeah, I'm being really honest and truthful, by the way, you guys. I'm being really. You can trust me.
No spicy.
That's right.
No spicy.
No court in the land would convict you for punching this man in the face when he looks at you like this.
Yeah, absolutely none.
Whoa! And the way that his face like collapses when he drops this. That's
Jesus.
whoosh, that's like that's fucking dropping a ton from the moon or
Massive
something like that.
Just warning you. All right. But anyway, be great if you could support the
Grimner
stream today in some
posted a
way. Whether it's a
blobfish
like for
next to Bill
engagement,
in Discord, and it's
super
really
chat,
funny.
super sticker,
Yes, he
membership,
looks
or
a lot
gifted
like a
membership to the
blobfish.
community to help out the
Fucking
community,
does, dude.
or a tip. Today, I predict tips are going to be much lower than usual because we're not going to have the game checker support.
Oh,
So
we're not
anything
gonna have
today
to
is greatly
whale.
appreciated. Thank you in
know.
advance.
Yeah.
Canadian Kirk, I don't know what you're talking about.
A left hook would
Jade,
knock
what's going
his
on?
hairline straight.
Oh shit! What
Ooh.
did Jade say? All right. What is it? Yo, I got. Wait, I can't really read it.
It says yo I good Dree JRUI. I think he means jury. Yo I good.
Jury
Jury
shirt.
shirt on today, but MK1 was slow. I play MK1, sorry, and Tower's not online. I love MK.
Oh, Jay, honey.
Yesterday he was complaining that MK was too slow compared to Street Fighter.
Interesting. Maybe he changed his
Because he has
tune
a
after
jury
he
shirt
actually
on
played
today.
it.
Mortal Kombat 1 was slow.
Definitely.
I played Mortal Kombat 1 story and Tower,
Tickle,
but
tickle,
not
tickle,
online,
tickle,
'cause
tickle,
you love
tickle,
Mortal
tickle,
Kombat.
tickle.
I'm of
Poor
the same
Jade. He
way.
deserves such a
I
better
feel like
streamer.
the gameplay was not that good.
I know. I feel bad for
I don't-
Jade.
Oh, and by the way,
I-
Canadian Kirk said, do you think they'll stop stalking me one day at DSP Gaming?
Whoa.
And that's why he was like,
Oh.
Canadian Kirk, I don't know what you're talking about. You should shut up.
I feel like
Wait,
the
are-
gameplay
is
was
somebody-
not that good. You know, I don't know if the,
Did
if
someone-
the entire game
did
will
someone
be like
dock
that
it?
when it comes out.
No, I don't think
But
so.
I'm definitely
Oh,
interested
okay.
in more different characters than what was in that beta.
And then Canadian
I'm
Kirk
definitely
said,
playing the
dot, dot,
story when
dot.
it comes
Yeah.
out for sure. And I hope there's better offline content than just story. I do hope there's another mode that'll be better
Node.
than
Dude.
that, because sadly, no crypt really actually makes me worried. If they remove a crypt, then what are you replacing it with? You can't just remove a significant amount of content that you always had in the last 3 games and expect that. you
Yeah,
just
I
like the same
stand with
amount.
Jade.
So let's see what happens.
Jade deserves
okay?
someone better.
Oh, yeah, well, I sit with Jade,
Thank
okay?
you, Tom.
Ah, shit, got him.
Fighting games is
I
impressive.
mean,
and
we
hope you get
literally
master
have
fun.
license
Thank you.
plates
That's very nice of
dedicated
you.
to
What's
this
going on,
kid.
Airhead?
That's
How you
right.
doing? Wade says Street Fighter 6 really raised the bar.
We're
for
doing the
PvP and
most. What are you guys doing?
Oh, let's see here.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Fazeus says you have to maintain a positive attitude. The second you start getting flustered, you don't play as good. Stay relaxed. and positive.
Frustrated?
Same principle applies to
That's
any
one of my
online.
pet
You're
peeves
right.
is when people
You
say
guys are
frustrated.
100% right.
Frustrated is a huge one,
Diaphone
too.
was
That's
right.
hilarious.
She told me the same thing.
Awful.
When I
Of
get
course he said
heated, I
frustrated.
tend to make more mistakes. That is absolutely
You do midlife? Wow, you're doing the most.
So, I need to try to cool. If I play a match and everything goes wrong, I gotta stop playing and don't jump into the next set and cool down, talk with you guys.
Midlife crisis is the Jade King.
Get better at doing that because I
no, Phil, no, Phil, don't stall. Do not
fuck up again.
You
it just continues.
The
rolling failure continues.
Oh boy,
get better at what cooling process,
he's like literally like thinking of new scams in real time. Like he's like, oh, if I just like pretend like I'm really pissed off in one game, I could stall and like waste like 3 or 4 games worth of time, so I don't have to play as much.
Oh my god.
Let's see here.
Could be base Boglemite.
There's been a tweet claiming the campaign is going to be 6 to 8 hours long. That's all right. That's pretty much on par.
What
at
are
least
you
it's
doing with your face? What the fuck was that?
Campaign in K10 that had 6 to 8 hours long.
He's like rubbing his jaw. Look at that. That's weird one.
He
does that a lot. It's really gross.
I know, but that just seemed a little more violent than normal. We can pass this. Fuck it.
Just to be contrarian. Sad. See, and there's the thing. I only certain people
hello.
pretend you're the. We're not wrong about esports corrupting the FGC. Many said the same thing. But I hate how certain people will pretend you're the only one saying this to be just to be contrarian. Sad. See, and there's the thing. I only know from my own perspective. Perhaps there are other people saying stuff similar to me, but everyone pretends like I'm the only one, and my opinion
I know
is
this FGC
invalid,
bullshit. Like,
dude,
shut
bullshit.
up.
It's so
You're
uninteresting.
Right. Anything dark.
I don't care about the FGC, but that's all I'm going to talk about ever.
Shout out to Adam who tipped me $5. Thank you, Adam.
Shout out to Adam.
Jade is Brandon Stark
that's
from
the biggest tip
Gout
today.
of
Let's get Adam on the
Thrones.
leaderboard.
Ah! I love that.
Thank you very much.
I like Game of Thrones, so that's a good website for me. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, guys.
Yeah, that's your job, curls and twirls. Get that beard dandruff out. Do your job, huh?
Thank you, thank you.
You know, you could hear him scratching it.
GTA? Tuesday and Wednesday daytime
stream. Oh yeah, he's totally over it. Totally.
Nobert says, I'm a brand new supporter. Can't I get no love? Can't you get no love?
Fuck it.
Oh my god.
Are we blind asshole? It says at DSP Gaming. Really, Phil, comma, I'm a brand new super supporter and I can't get no love?
Oh my god.
Perfectly understandable English.
You know what he means. Anyway.
And you are like filling in the gaps between Jade's fucking wheelchair spokes to read his messages, and this guy you're gonna misread this guy's messages and like act like he wrote it wrong.
Shout out to Nober. I gave you a shout out, sir. Or
oh my god.
It is sir, correct? I did give you a shout out. You became a member.
Boy.
Support. When is Lily ranked? I don't know. My goal is to get Honda and Blanca to master.
Yes, 100% they are LARPing.
Oh yeah, they're fucking LARPing. A little
bit of a rest.
No, if you want to LARP, go get a fucking gifted membership. Don't give this idiot money.
Like, those are the things. And I kind of want to try Dalsim again, as I know how bad that's going to be. I'm probably going to get completely destroyed. But I kind of want to. I know how bad that's going to be. I'm probably going to get completely
destroyed. What in the fuck are you doing, bro?
It's like his fingers are alive, okay? It's like they're like their own little alien that live at the end of Phil's arm. And they are, like feed on face grease. So every so often they just like jump up to his face to get the grease, and then they detach and they keep doing it. That's why they're always like flailing all around. They're trying to get away.
Yeah. They're like, okay, we've eaten enough. It stinks up here. Let's go away.
Yeah.
Try Dalsim again, as I know how bad that's
I can't imagine holding hands
being. But I kind of
your hands probably smell so bad afterwards.
But for me,
and his shirt, the lower part of his shirt must be so greasy and gross.
Ew. Other characters, and Lily will definitely be one of them.
Like on a windy day outside, his shirt probably doesn't
really?
blow up because the bottom is so heavy. Yeah, it's sticky.
The upper part is all blowing around, and so he looks all huge and stuff.
Yeah, it's like when you have like those weights in the bottom of a curtain.
Cyrax was my favorite in MK3, or vanilla MK3.
What?
Ultimate MK3. Well, vanilla MK3, he was always my favorite.
Wait, what? You're good, Ray. Just take your time.
MK9, they never make him playable in any of these games, and now he's a cameo. That sucks. Well, I'll have to see who else is in it.
Yeah, his bathtub is clogged because of the grease. That's what broke it.
Random Ron says, how is it Capcom's doing more for Street Fighter 6 than NetherRealm is for Mortal Kombat 1? I remember when it was the opposite. It seems to me with Capcom, right?
When you ask your wife for a kiss and
so
she asks why.
Capcom's focus in the 90s for a long time was fighting games. Then they gave up on that and they started focusing on Resident Evil and Devil May Cry.
Ew, Hermit.
And then Mega Man, but then they dropped Mega Man. Then they went on to other things, and they rotate between all their franchises.
He has no
right?
fucking answer for this.
No.
So now it seems like they're going back to a heavy fighting game focus. With Street
There's
Fighter
the
6.
double jack off
Street Fighter 6
again.
is doing well.
Yep.
And they're hoping it's
You
going to
gotta
grow
love it.
even more. And if it does, they'll probably put more focus into fighting games. Maybe you'll see a few other spin-off fighters come out, right?
Wait,
There's something in the corner of your face, dude.
With
Go
NetherRealm,
take a shower
Yeah.
please, and wipe your face.
So
When's the last time you were at the
I hate to
doctor
say
and
it,
they
but I feel
searched
like
double
for
wipe
shit?
again.
Decade,
How
that
much do you
NetherRealm
need
can't
to
just
double wipe your face like this?
great.
do the static.
That last one just.
I am never drunk. I mean, he's like this.
do not have gout.
This I do not have gout. He's Richard Nixon. That's really funny.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Money.
I like
money. Yeah, yeah.
I hate to say it,
Wait.
but I feel like this will be the first time in a decade that NetherRealm can't
Yeah,
just
he
do
needs a
the
blood
status
test.
quo and expect to do as well as they always have. They have to go above and beyond.
Okay, here's the chin scrape, chin scrape, chin scrape, chin scrape.
Uh-huh.
They
Cough.
didn't have to do that the entire time Street Fighter V was out. They didn't have to even really try that hard because Street Fighter V was so inferior. But now they have a superior
exactly,
game out
Bob.
there, and
I
they have to
don't
do their
know
best
what
to compete,
he
and there
is
really doesn't seem to be doing
fucking
that.
crying about. Yeah, that was a ball juggle. You're right, Medbear.
Xantar says, how do you keep pumping out this much content? Effort.
Effort. Effort. Effort. Effort.
The smug fucking
Xantar says, how do you keep
expression
pumping out
on
this
his
much
face.
content?
Oh my
Effort.
god.
Effort. I was not lucky. I did not join at an exact perfect time to be able to put no effort in to get something. I put in effort. And now look at his face.
Blob face.
This face is
He's
like
the worst.
that's like something I want to shoot like a sawed-off shotgun into. Look at that. Like, oh, what do you think? Oh, well, it's because I've put in effort, and you've not put in effort. And then the fucking cancel that into the smug smile, blink, look away. Oh my fucking Christ,
Dude! He's so proud of himself. Wow.
With
The
his hair,
lips have gone.
with his hair like this and his face all round and puffed out like this, he kind of looks like a Pixar character. Like, you know,
He does.
you know what I'm thinking of right now? I'm thinking of Rapunzel, the guy from Rapunzel. For some reason, this like smug ass, dumbass face is making me think of that guy because his hair has like the similar kind of like
Yeah.
I don't know.
I see it. I do see it. I agree.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Custom character
Yeah,
online.
says the guy who
Try
gets
it. No, we've
everything
never
for
even been into
fucking
the
free.
the online
Right.
lobby.
All
Remember?
of you
What do they
guys,
call
what
Battle
you're
Hub?
feeling
I've never
right
even
now
stepped
is
foot into Battle Hub.
totally more
I
than
figured what we
valid.
would do is we would
All
go
the
through World
rage
Tour, and
you're
by the end of
feeling,
World Tour, when I have
so
all the
valid.
abilities of all the Street Fighters, I would make a true hybrid build, and then I would
Thank
go
you,
online
Incorrect
and try, 'cause
Beans.
I think there's gonna
I
be some
can tell
broken
the
stuff.
future.
Can you imagine? You have the roll of Blanca roll, but 360 throw Zengi. So you could roll up to them, land, and do 360 throw immediately. And they can't do shit.
Fuck was that
Right?
motion?
They'd be trying to block and then get 360 throw.
Prince of Notting Scam.
Like, broken.
God
I think that would be
damn.
amazing.
Silent
But
weapon.
we've only gotten, what, 10, 12 hours into World Tour, if that. We never beat World Tour. So we didn't unlock all the characters yet, so it's not even viable yet, you see?
Okay.
See?
Pat.
Ellipsian, like
Great.
I already said, even though, yes, it would have made sense to play Grand Theft Auto Today Progress.
Considering you're trying to make as much progress in your games before September, wouldn't it have made more sense to do something like GTA today instead of SF? You're a mod. You shut the fuck up.
Wise,
yeah,
it would have upset people who are here for every stream of GTA and wouldn't be able to be here because I changed.
I don't think that's
true.
true.
What?
It's a narrative.
That's not.
Game. So I didn't want to do
so
that. So
what? They can watch the VOD, which you want engagement on anyway. Oh, wipe, scrape.
I hear
wipe,
what you're saying.
Scrap,
Onto the shirt.
Wipe.
Wise, it would have made sense, but it doesn't make sense for the viewers who now have a schedule change would be upset.
You cuck.
As opposed to Street Fighter, I can play Street Fighter whenever, right? It's a competition, you know.
That's all in competition.
I already answered this question. Have I thought about growing a bigger beard? I hate having facial hair.
I can't. My T is too low.
For example,
I am the low T god.
By day 7, my beard was getting very thick, and my entire face was itching and bothering me a lot.
And that's so different from how it is now.
And I was like, man, I really need to shave, and I couldn't wait.
You're scraping your face all day, dude.
Big relief.
Yeah.
So
it's
like
when you wear dress socks every day of your life and it renders your legs hairless.
Sensitive skin. You know, I have eczema on my hands. I have acne.
Yeah, we know.
It's gross. It's fucking.
Ew. You have acne still?
I think what it is because of my skin. I have very sensitive skin. You know, I have eczema on my hands. I have acne all over. It's gross. It's fucking gross.
What?
And
why are you telling me this?
I have hair
Wait,
like that,
why don't you just wash your body, man?
And everything. You know what I mean? So
they have.
I don't think I can grow a full beard.
Medicated soaps for each of these issues.
They have normal soap too. You could use that.
They do. But, I mean, you've got acne everywhere. Just wash yourself. What the fuck?
Demo. No reason.
Yeah, Baltar, I bet you're absolutely right.
I'm gonna try it when it comes out. Why not? It's on Game Pass. It's free. So I'll try
acne also confirmed.
And if I like it,
contact dermatitis, that could be true. Yeah.
But there's no reason to play the demo because it's Game Pass. I didn't even know it was the Game Pass until recently. I was like, oh, well then screw the demo. Why waste time with that?
Yeah.
Right? Just give it a whole
honestly, shot. I don't think I'd be intimate with my partner if they didn't bathe either.
And my back hurts. My mouth's all chopped up with gin.
Moisturize? Are you crazy? The last thing I need to do is moisturize. My skin is greasy.
No, you actually still need to moisturize. They have moisturizer for oily skin. This is part of the problem.
This is a huge part of the problem, Phil, because your skin is itchy, and so you're touching it with your oily hands, and it's making your face both dry and oily, which is the exact opposite combination that you want. You stupid bitch.
Are you crazy? The last thing I need to do is moisturize.
Oh, you need to moisturize. They have it.
I have greasy ass skin.
Dude. Grease and oil is not the same as moisturizer.
I don't need it. The wipe. That was just strong wipe right there.
Yeah.
I have greasy ass skin.
Shit.
My skin's so weird. My hands are dry with eczema, but then get a itchy rash. Okay? If I moisturize my hands, the rash gets worse.
Yeah. What? That doesn't seem right, Phil. I don't know. I wonder if he's maybe just taking the wrong, because I feel like moisturizer is like the one thing that works. Is like the best thing that works against eczema, right?
Yeah, it is. They have eczema like moisturizers. Like what the fuck?
I wonder if maybe he just doesn't wash his hands at all. Yeah.
The only way to have my
that could be true.
I have to put an
which is weird because he takes a long ass time in the bathroom.
My hands, the rash gets worse. The only way to have my hands heal, I have to put an anti-inflammatory steroidal cream.
The anti-inflammatory steroidal cream? I don't think you don't have to put that much sauce on it, Phil. It's just a medicated lotion. Okay? I'm using a steroidal, half magnesium treated sulfuric bath.
And then it heals my hands.
And it heals my hands. You're not. Life is not a video game, Phil. Your hands don't have status effects. Okay. You need to maintain your healthy habits so that your sensitive body parts don't fall into disrepair and grease-themed death or whatever your problem is.
I get my hands to heal. Okay.
Grease-themed death. Oh my god.
Is greasy everywhere on my body.
My other skin.
I have to listen to this.
Okay.
Sure.
My other skin is greasy.
What do you mean your other skin?
skin suit confirmed, dude. Oh my god. Wait, what happened? Oh my god.
Just hold on.
Okay.
Hold on a second here.
X-Files. Gotcha.
Yeah, hold on. Let's see. Just looking for anything.
Just, be careful. It could get us blocked.
I'm not seeing anything about Phil Burnell in here. Is the intro
shit.
Do you think the intro is copyright protected?
Yes.
Do you think? Okay, what if I just do this? Like if I just say
That's
that?
good.
That's probably
Good.
fine, right?
Oh, that's great. That's
Okay,
great.
that's
It's about 8 seconds and then we'll get blocked.
That's all I needed.
Okay. Good.
Now, where were we? Okay.
I appreciate the music that Rockville plays.
Miss it no more. We'll have Street Fighter within a few minutes.
Whoa! Did he see Guile?
Little Black Panther salute there.
Yeah.
Mr.
Thank you, Mr. Game Master.
1111, something like that.
That's me, so I don't appreciate that.
I got it right. I guessed and I was correct. It might not.
No, he
look as
doesn't,
good as
Albania.
PC because probably he's going to have a lot of the effects disabled, right? I would think they'll probably.
Agent Moldy and Scaly.
But it looked darn good. You would hope so. Like Diablo looked
Jesus,
great,
Silent
right?
Weapons, what will we do without you? I don't know.
So hopefully it's
Diablo?
Diablo. He is a proud boy. Mm-hmm. The truth is out there.
Do I still have my old Shredder statue? No. All that stuff
were you about to read that too?
Gone. A lot of
Yeah.
Well, you can't keep doing this to me.
Oh my god! Hi, Darksy. What's up, buddy? It's been a while. I gotta take a screenshot of this. That's awful. What the fuck, dude?
And it's been a while.
If I ever do this, please tell me so that I know that I need to rope.
Will do. Well, there are some chipmunk teeth. This is like a rat tooth, like a rat right here. This looks like he has one tooth.
Yeah.
Like he's a grizzled old prospector of some kind. He is. That is what he is, though.
Long gone. A lot of the stuff was sold within a couple of years that I lived here. A lot of that stuff was lost during the whole bankruptcy.
It's a rat.
All that stuff is gone. I don't have any more of that stuff in the house.
I need to find some way to to just make Fruit Ninja on his streams and see what his score would be at the end of the day.
When we cleaned out this closet last summer.
Ooh, Darksy, I just had an idea.
Like that's the remnants.
We need like the guy, but like a. Like those hula ladies that on the dashboard of your car, but I want like the guy hula figure or like the dashboard of my car. Be cool.
I like that. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Escanor says, "Why do you have to wait 7 days to shave?" I don't. But typically, I like to shave once a week because if I shave more than that, my skin gets irritated because I have bad skin.
You need moisturizer.
My whole face. So if I shave like every
Fruit Ninja VR is dope. I think it'd be fun.
If I
Sounds
shave
fun.
once a week, it's ideal.
Maybe a cat one also. That'd be cool.
When you have bad skin, you just got to deal with all this shit. It's terrible.
Okay. You want me to DM you on Twitter?
Jay says I miss Street Fighter. We'll miss it no more. We'll have Street Fighter within a few minutes here. Right?
What the fuck was that? This is what I was waiting for. Why did this happen? What? Okay, this is some kind of a secret signal of some kind. I might be paranoid. But Phil has joined the Masons or some other secret society.
Not.
Because look,
Jay says I miss Street Fighter. We'll miss it no more. We'll have Street Fighter within a few minutes here.
What in the world was that? I'm sorry it's not even that funny. It's so bizarre.
Street Fighter, we'll miss it no more. We'll have Street Fighter within a few minutes here, right?
That was like that. That's like almost that domestic violence distress symbol. By the way, it's not. No, your thumb goes on the inside.
I know.
But
I'm saying it almost is, yeah.
Making like a big wheel cart rotation of your arm to bend up like this, I don't know why he chose to do that in this moment.
A few minutes here, right?
It's weird. I have no explanation.
I received a $2 tip.
I hate Army Salute.
Sorry about MK1. I was hoping it was great. At least we have the beauty. That is E Honda and his sumo stomp. Have a great Sunday. Thank you to Big Larry Gaming for that tip. Okay.
Talcum X. I swear to God, everything Silent Weapons says makes me laugh. E Honda. Martin Luther King. Damn.
What about older gaming consoles? You've seen them. You see what I have.
Porks.
Message from Jade Rasmussen at DSP Gaming. I miss SF. Okay, it's gonna come in 2 seconds, Jade. It's okay. Can you please relax?
I have a non-functional NES.
My giggle juice. Yes.
And 32X, and that's
always.
That's all I've got over there. Do you have any old arcade boards? No. I told you guys the story last year when I reacted to the John Howard video. One of the big misconceptions about what Howard said in that video was that I never paid anyone for Project 7.
The Hawaiian shirt era.
About what Howard said in that video was that I never paid anyone for Project 7, right? Yet when I moved away from Connecticut, I had given Howard my Super Turbo board and allowed him to keep it as part of the agreement for these t-shirts that he has to
payment.
Sorry, hold on, because you're actually lying, because what the deal was that Howard would fix your board for you, and you gave it to him because it was non-functional. Actually, it wasn't even that. Howard found it,
and then you wanted it back.
Yes, correct, but he said, Howard found it, said, what is this? Phil said, oh, it's broken. You can have it if you want. Howard is an enthusiast of some kind. He took the board, he fixed it. He told Phil that he fixed it. And Phil was like, what are you going to give it back to me then? So that's a completely different story than what you're telling us here now, Phil.
Actually, finance, he had paid about $100 to finance some t-shirts to be made for Project 7 that we never sold.
Okay.
So he kept this game board, a Super Turbo game board, that today is worth ridiculous amounts of money.
How much, Phil?
So you knew in the future it would be worth money?
God.
To be made for Project 7 that we never sold. So he kept the game board, a Super Turbo game board.
Oh my God.
Look at his face.
Yeah.
Just
ridiculous amounts of money.
The laugh, I feel like I talk about this every single time, but that laugh is called the duper's delight. Okay.
Yeah.
And when you see that, when someone tells you something that sounds like a lie and they laugh at that, it's because they're laughing at the fact that they think that they're getting away with telling you a lie. Like that's a good story. It's like because it's like so expensive, man. It's crazy. He's first of all, he's talking to no one, so it's insane that he even has these bluffs. These tells, because it should be extremely easy to just bluff to no one else in the room. Like if there's no one to pick up on half of your fucking body language, it should be really, really easy. But unfortunately, he's the dumbest motherfucker on the fucking planet.
Money. He kept it,
but
he complains. Oh, he never paid me for the shirts. You kept a game board that today's a collector's
You
item
didn't pay him.
Like, hundreds to thousands of dollars.
Battle Snipe.
T-shirts. Anyway, we're not gonna get into that.
What the fuck? We're not gonna get into that again, even though I kind of just did.
The only fighting game boards I ever had was X-Men vs. Street Fighter and Super Street Fighter 2
You
Turbo.
are such a piece of shit.
And
what are you doing?
My friend Scott Hovannisian kept permanently. I just let him keep it. And the other one, the Super Turbo board, I gave to Howard, and he kept when I moved.
Howard.
Okay, so you did give it to him.
Okay.
Well, sounds good to me then, I guess. Well, hey, you're not mentioning you didn't mention the part of whether or not it was functional or not at the time. Was it?
Did Howard was even your friend?
Because good point. Even better point. Because if it didn't work, then it's worth nothing, right? Like if it's broken, it's worth nothing. But if I take a broken thing and fix it, it's worth something again. But that worth is owed to me because I fixed it. It was my time I invested in fixing it, not you. You broke it. You broke this board somehow. Probably from slamming. Probably from keeping it under your bed while you fucking fucked your underage girlfriend. You fucking loser.
Get him, buddy.
Oh, let's see here.
Jiggle,
we're doing good.
Jiggle.
Yeah, he's jiggling.
Ventisky says, "What side content do you enjoy making the most? Smart guys, DSP tries
to
Ask the King, Project 7, visiting events." It was all fun. As I keep
save it for the retrospective.
Back in the day, over 10 years ago, when I lived in Connecticut.
Not another back in the day segment.
That was just fun. That was like if I got to go to an event with Howard or other people and hang out and record. That was just a fun event I got to do. And the fact that people wanted to watch me do it in a video and essentially pay me to do it was shocking to me.
Yeah, I don't know.
When John came over every Saturday, and we did co-op.
I don't want to think about it, but I think
that was a fun hangout session with a friend, but people liked it and paid us for it. For me, it was like win-win. I get to hang out and make money. You know, it really blew me away. And that's what I mean. Like, any of that stuff that I did back in the day was just super fun. Ask the King. People want to ask me questions, actually hear my opinions on stuff, and then pay me for it.
Oh my God.
What the hell? It blew me again. Project 7. That was as much of supposed to be all of us working together to have fun and do something creative as actually making a show that's going to have views and make money. It wasn't really about that. I wasn't intending that Project 7 was going to blow
so it is okay to make money sometimes.
Views and make us thousands and thousands
Only
of dollars.
for Phil.
It was just supposed to be something we as fun that
Literally, no one cares. You canceled your stupid Project 7 retrospective because no one gives a fucking shit.
Money.
That's how I saw it.
Yeah,
apparently, I was the only one because remember, everyone else who was involved in that stuff apparently was expecting to make big bucks. And
I don't know,
that I pay them big bucks and stuff for it, which is ridiculous because none of it made that much money. You know, it made okay.
Twirls and Twirls sent $10 along with
equally wild
a number one and
really,
some
just like, wow,
different colored balloons that are moving and shaking, and they say, "Yum."
Sit down with a camera.
It's because it's their first super chat from Twirls and Twirls.
Oh my God! Congratulations for giving us
super chats. Yum.
Right?
Super chats. Yum. Money. Yum.
Yum.
Thank you, Twirls and Twirls.
Yes.
Yes. Talk about that during the event coming.
Gang.
What are some of the
yes. Let me ride it on. Let me ride it on.
Let's talk about that during the marathon on Saturday.
Did you see the video where that chick like freaked out and was like talking to somebody in French off camera?
No.
Telling them to like shut up and go to bed or something like that. Interrupting her NPC stream. Yeah.
Send it to me.
Okay, I'll try to find it.
Oh, that'd be great.
Thank you for the glizzies.
For the glizzies. None of the Project 7 stuff made money, but I was able to lease a BMW.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Good point.
Any final questions, guys?
Ice cream so good.
And during the show,
I'll
probably use the rest of the break, and then we'll get ready and we'll get back into Honda. I did watch some Honda videos last night. I watched like a 25-minute
Honda also those fucking expensive statues.
Player.
Sure.
But really, honestly, the only two things: number one, the top Hondas always use Sumo Spirit and then do a combo into the hands, but it's not often.
Oh, she freaked out the other day because people post her OnlyFans pictures. That sucks.
Well, live by the simp, die by the simp, right?
Yep. Or lock them down, and then you can have like a little option. I'm gonna try that today. But outside of that, almost everything I'm doing with Honda is what top Hondas are doing.
What Honda?
So it's not like there's much else that I can really mix
what top Honda?
What Honda? Wit.
Yes, he did rage quit Mortal Kombat Battle Snipe.
He did. Yeah, he did.
Do I have a signature cologne?
I don't know.
Floaty and
you know the one cologne
I don't know.
that I absolutely loved and I never bought because it's way too expensive.
Like yum. The same one that Michael Scott uses.
But I think it was called Ice. It had this unique scent to it that was very fresh.
Crunchy corn, yum, piece of man meat.
But it also had a citrus smell.
Yum.
So it was like citrus and ice together. And I remember years ago,
crunchy corn, yum.
Is he talking about Italian ice?
And smelling it, I'm like, wow, that thing.
No,
is
he's
like
talking about
really
cologne.
Great, but the bottle is insane. It's like
crunchy corn, yum.
3 ounces. Like
oh my God.
Like, what? Are you out of your fucking mind? I'll never spend money like that. That's wild.
Man,
you'll never spend money
crunchy
like that.
Corn, yum.
I think you will, Philip. I think you will.
Crunchy corn, yum.
Like, what? Are you out of your sample and smelling it? I'm like, wow.
Crunchy corn, yum.
Really great. But the bottle is insane.
Like, ice cream, yum.
3 ounces.
Like
ice cream so good.
What, are you out of your fucking
ice cream
mind?
so good.
I'll never spend money like that. That's wild. I'm an idiot. So I never had anything like that. I never had like an expensive cologne or anything like that.
Yeah, please
like,
explain.
That would be one that I would be interested in because I really
love it.
Ew! He just like picked something off his fucking eyebrow.
No.
Oh my God.
No. He's done this before and recently too. Also, I want to read what Silent Weapon said. Yves Snort Laurent. That's
good. Yves Snort Laurent?
Yeah.
It's a
that would be one that
brand of
cologne.
cologne.
Because I
really
Yves Saint Laurent. I know that. Thank you, Derek. I do know that.
It was Jimmy Choo.
There's like a visible mark.
Holy shit!
He like picked skin off of his fucking coat.
Oh my God!
No wound.
No wound. Ouch. No wound. Ouchie.
Wild.
Ouchie.
You're gonna be an idiot.
Dude.
So I never had anything like that.
That's
I never had, like,
gross. We just need him to eat it now.
But that would be one
Stop.
that I'd be interested in.
Stop
I
it.
really like
Money,
that
money,
one. I
money.
don't remember
Money,
what
money,
it
money.
was.
That
Tips
took
go money.
effort.
Jimmy Choo Ice was what it
Thank
was
you again.
called or
I
something.
Viga. Eviga.
Do I get hive rashes?
Gross.
Sometimes I'll have a reaction to something.
Ah.
Breakout rash on my arm that will
The
itch really bad. And
eczema.
I have to basically not scratch it or touch it, and then it'll go
Dude,
away.
this is
Pop an allergy
this is
pill,
defective
it'll go away
genetics
fast.
part 2. Where's mystery merchant
Brownie,
to
I'll see
get
you
these
later.
clips?
Yeah, come on. What was I gonna say? Oh, this skin suit is about due for a washing. He's gotta switch out.
It's time to replace it.
Yeah. Ah.
No, I'm not selling the mug behind me. And will I ever
Hey?
open a merch store? I have no idea. I have no.
Ah,
I will say
okay.
this.
Brilliant.
The
Love
other
it.
day,
What?
I want to say it was like the middle of last week.
Okay.
I did reach out
Uh-huh.
to one of the online retailers who does this kind of stuff, who makes merch, and I wrote them a story,
Okay.
explained who I am.
I wrote
explained
them
my
a
story,
story. I wrote them
and
a story.
I did
Let's
reach out
listen
to one of
closely to
the
this.
online retailers who does this kind of stuff, who makes merch, and I wrote them a story, explained who I am, explained my story, and sent them a request. I said, I'm curious, would your company be interested in, in doing this, knowing up front the online harassment that I get? And that was the middle
Great
of last week. It's
idea.
now Sunday, and I haven't gotten a response.
Wow. Maybe because they didn't want to read a fucking TLDR bullshit. Look at his face. Oh my god.
I love the idea of like reaching out to a sponsor or something like that to be like, hello, you have never heard of me. I would like to offer my my services as a YouTube content creator.
And a pain in the fucking ass.
However, please be warned: there's a large concerted effort of trolls about me who will come after you and will come at you and try to download all your information and show all your transaction history on Kiwi Farms. Okay, so
Be harassed endlessly.
So please respond with the terms of the new contract, and I will have my people examine them thusly. Okay, thank you.
Holy shit!
So,
what Regis
if I don't
just
hear
sent
from them in
me.
the next week, I assume the answer is no. And they just
I've
don't want
got to
respond.
send this to you.
I told you, these online companies, they just
Thank
they
you,
just
Regis.
don't
I
want to
know
deal
that
with any
that
kind of bullying or negativity or anything. They want nothing to do with it. So the moment that they see
Thank
that
you very
that
much.
you're a
That's
victim
very
of it,
sweet
they
of you, and I
fucking
do
cut you off.
appreciate it. Holy
Stupid.
shit, this is
Like,
great.
oh, we can't deal with that.
Jeez, you're a master of
We're gonna have to-
suspense.
So we'll see.
I know I
did
had to
throw out a
download it.
feeler
Sorry.
To a company, but I've
I
heard
am gonna upload this to the channel and give him credit afterwards, though.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Game Master says Sega is hopefully going to reveal the release date for.
If that's
Sonic
okay with
Superstars
him.
Tuesday. That's
Nope.
good. I
That's
hope
content
it's
theft right
a good
there.
Release date. Everyone's rumored it's going to be sometime in October. The game looks.
Oh,
great.
you sent it to Snood as well? Okay, well now he's got it twice.
No
Okay, I
Super
sent it
Vibes,
to you,
don't
buddy.
know. He says,
Thank you.
Are you going to buy new games
Yes.
for Xbox or PlayStation? I don't know. If it's cross-platform,
That's
honestly, the games seem to be
fantastic.
performing similarly on each console, unless there's a reason to go one way or the other. I don't think there's really a determination.
I'm paying him an exposure. Yes.
Nice.
You watching it?
Yeah. No, not yet. I'm in the middle of a stream right now,
Oh.
actually.
Oh,
so
okay,
I can't.
All right, guys, I think
unfortunately,
it's time to
I
end the
cannot,
show.
but
Okay.
I assure you, it's very funny.
I
I'm sure.
appreciate that. Thanks to anyone who
Okay.
contributed. I
Class is
appreciate
over,
that.
folks.
And
Have a good afternoon.
let's see how we
Regis.
do with
Thanks,
Honda
bud.
today. Hoping for great progress. We're gonna hopefully get up a couple ranks here. Do well with
No,
Honda.
yeah, let's do it.
Thanks for chilling. Thanks for everything. And I hope that you enjoyed my full opinions on Mortal Kombat 1's beta. I do hope the game is good at release, even if it's just single player content, but I guess we'll see. But you know me, I give it to you like it is. I give it to you.
I give it to you like it
I had
is.
no.
No, I'm
reason
gonna show
to
it,
be
of
kissing
course.
something's
I
butt
was
or
just
sugar
joking.
Okay,
coating it.
yeah, we
Always
gotta
gonna
show
treat
we gotta
So
show
thanks
it.
for watching the
Regis,
show.
stick around. We're gonna show your work.
See you all
Yeah.
tomorrow.
See you
I
out
will-
tomorrow.
Okay.
We haven't posted it in the
Alright,
Discord yet. I'm
It's definitely
gonna
time for a break.
upload
I
it
gotta
to the
use
channel
bathroom.
afterwards. Thank
Let me just set up the camera.
Just hold on, we're about
And
to show
I'm
it.
just gonna
Okay.
run a few quick
Oh, yeah,
ads
hold
while
on,
I
I
use
got
the
it.
bathroom.
Hold on.
And,
Hold on.
and then
Hold on.
we'll jump
Hold
into
on.
Honda
Hold on.
for
He's
3
doing double work,
hours,
double
alright?
work.
And
I'm doing double work.
thank you to those who support the stream today. We're not going to have any more ongoing support from Game Tracker, so it'd be great to get support.
How many times are you gonna mention that Game
I'm hoping
Tracker
that
is not
now,
gonna be here?
without Game
At
Tracker, that
least
doesn't
3
mean that the Street
times.
Fighter stream will be like dead for support. That would really suck. All right,
on
so hopefully
PlayStation,
it won't be the case. But let's take a quick break.
All right. We got a very special submission from a very special person who did this
PlayStation. I bought it on
just for us.
PS5. That will be the biggest player base. So undoubtedly more people are able to get this beta than were the people who were specially selected to get a code for the Street Fighter 6 beta. But if you compare apples to apples, all right, in the Street Fighter 6 beta, I got very good connections, all right? Average probably anywhere from 30 to 40 millisecond connections. Yes, there were definitely connections that were much worse than that, but there were also connections that were better than that. In general, when I told you when I played those Street Fighter 6 betas, I was blown away at how good the online connectivity was. It was the best netcode I had ever seen in a competitive fighting game. Okay?
Okay.
With the Mortal Kombat 1 beta yesterday, I played it online for a little bit over 4 hours. It was, the ladder I played for like an hour. I played with 3 or 4 characters.
The little backhand slaps are very funny to me.
For playing for about 4 hours. The best connection I got the entire day.
Meaty slaps for the
about
tiny.
60 matches I played over the course of the day. The entire day, the best connection was around 60 milliseconds. The best connection was 60 milliseconds. Okay? There was a few I had that were in the 70s, but on average, most of the connections I got were between 80 to 100. Some were up to 200
Yeah,
milliseconds.
Dr. Brule style, yeah.
That is unacceptable and borderline unplayable for a competitive fighting game. Now you might say, well, I don't get it because that was always the case for fighting games like, 5, 10 years ago. Yeah, you just said it. That was the case for fighting games 5, 10 years ago. Not 2023. And before people start making excuses, I live in the Seattle area. The Seattle, Washington area is a gaming hotbed for this United States country. There's a ton of gamers in this area who are going to be buying and playing Mortal Kombat and are in the beta. There's no excuse that the netcode is
so good.
That's a lot of fun.
I love it. If you don't mind me posting this on the Detractor Beam, I would love to. If you have an issue with it, I won't, but I would love to.
After all, it was my idea at first, and you stole my idea, so therefore I've just, this is sort of like an AI prompt kind of situation here, where if I say something out into the wild, I'm treating it like an AI prompt, and if someone comes back to me with it, then unfortunately, I did create that, so all right. Well, that was a really great time. And obviously by that, I mean, that was a horrible time that I hated.
Terrible.
But thank you very much for getting me through it. I feel this song is very appropriate.
One of the things I don't like talking about is medical issues.
Let's do it.
One of the things I don't like talking about is medical issues.
Thank you, Regis.
I have a lot.
Regis.
Basically,
thank you, everybody,
gifted a body that has a lot of shortcomings, okay? I don't like to talk about it.
I appreciate
I don't want to tell you about all the
us.
and all the money that I spend on medical
Last minute style, late notice style notification here. There are apparently some technical difficulties over at WPIG station. And there's going to be an episode.
So here's what happened over the last year.
I don't think it's technically a Dead Sea Scrolls, but it might be a Dead Sea Scrolls. With ALT Insider tonight on Detractor Beam.
With a drinking binge.
So join us for that. We'll be doing a John Rambo deep dive.
It's not my fault. Lifestyle.
Piece of man meat.
Greasy skin.
So
it's gonna be good.
Join us for the Detractor Beam version of
more like the
Dead Sea Scrolls, which I'm calling the
I can't say
Dentagon Papers.
2020.
And just enjoy that tonight at 8:30 p.m. on Detractor
p.m. Eastern time.
With persistent gout.
4 hours from now.
Never mind. The food we ordered.
We need to post the link for this.
My ears throb. Constant infections.
Constant infections.
Call it high beams?
My ghoulish complexion.
High beams?
That's good.
Ooh, okay. Well, ALT Insider is
physical activity.
He's not really high, but I am.
Exercise in a state of
you mean something else by that.
I can't sleep. It's a constant affliction.
It's constant affliction.
Pull for my gamble addiction. My throat's sore from post-nasal drip. I get stressed out when I don't dip the tip.
So good.
Allergies slowly thinning. I I
We're just gonna go play Cyberpunk.
I snort. I sway in my chair. Carpal tunnel. Has my
Cosmic
legs been
sunshine from a goated mind. That's
still the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind. My input job.
Reflexes delayed.
Playing the lag.
Goated mind. There we go.
Made.
Give me a pill. Dark side pill.
Give me a pill. I'm dark side pill. Leave me here. I just want to chill. My mom, my dad, my aunt should be apologetic for giving me effective techniques. Give me a pill. I'm dark side pill. Leave me here. I just want to chill. My mom, my dad, my aunt should be apologetic for giving me effective techniques. Give me a pill. I'm dark side pill. Leave me here. I just want to chill.